Calm down. I'm here. That should have fixed it. They should have fixed it. Stop panicking. There's no need to panic. I'm fine. I'm fine. I am not a different person. I am the same person as I just was. Someone's stolen my sound. Okay. Can you hear it now? Can you hear the... Could you hear that? I realised that asking you lot if it works is definitely not going to help. Because you're going to be a mixture of yes and no's. But good. There. We've fixed it. The dog probably got drowned out by the cannon. Hi, Mevo. So yeah, the problem is that I was playing with sound set. Well, not with settings. You specify which audio channel you want. Sorry, all your different sound sources can be assigned different audio channels, so you can have them all separated slightly for like recording and streaming. And I was changing things around for what I've done was I was recording some stuff with OBS, but one thing that is I'm quite I've always been worried about is accidentally pressing the start streaming button when I'm trying to record something. And so I was playing around with different profiles on OBS, and so some settings go from profile to profile, but other settings don't. So yes, all that I had done was I'd set it so that I needed the audio channels don't go from profile to profile. Sorry, from profile to profile. Audio channels are just them, and so I had to make sure that the all the sounds could come through the one audio channel, and it doesn't matter. The point being is that I'd selected the wrong audio channel. That's all that matters, and I fixed it now. I've fixed it. Let's go find the pile of scores that I've got to find. Streaming is just a time. It is a time. One thing I've always wanted to have for with Twitch and OBS is a test stream function. So you can test what the stream will be like when streaming without having to actually start streaming. But that's too useful, I think. It is a good day. It's a jolly fine day here at Breadtopia. We are. It is feeling good. It depends if the frustration is with me. Because I will take no criticism of myself. Shadow of the Big Rock. I think it's be around there somewhere. I want whatever those things are. What are they? Go on, Siggy. Lay your word to bear. Okay. I am aware of that you write stuff. Let's do this. Is this what type of thing is that? Is that a cargo thing? Come on. Come on. I'll get it eventually. It might actually be slightly too far away. That one though. It might also be. Yes, it is. Okay, let's just do this. Ooh. Oh, that's good enough. That's really useful being able to do that. Oh, do I? No, I'm not doing that. I don't care. If I'd have known what that was, I would not have come over here to get that. But I will take this. That is very nice. Because I'm sprinting. It's because I'm Can I get on? Get on! Oh, for goodness sake! Because I'm sprinting on the rope. If you sprint on, wait, who is that? Is that a man? There's a man over there. I hope that's not a real person. I don't want to have to interact with people. I don't know if this game is picking up my microphone or picking up my microphone because once again, there's no way to test it. They just don't like giving me ways to test whether things work. Who are you? Alright, it's an AI. Good. It's an NPC. There's no way to... This game doesn't have a way to choose audio devices, which is stupid. Every game on PC should have a way to choose audio devices. I don't care if it's like an Xbox game as well. That doesn't matter to me. Give me the option. I'm not an Xbox player. I'm a PC player. You post stuff... wait. Yeah, you was on hiatus... you post stuff, you get a lot of likes and engagement. Do you think anyone cares to actually record your work? Do I? Okay. Well, I assumed it was a rhetorical question, but I'm not, you know. PC is trash. Shut up, Shelby. Fight me. What's this? I'm looking for the shadow of the tree. That is unfortunate, Siggy. I can... Oh, for goodness sake, not these types. I can feel the pain. I don't want to 1v1 you in Sea of Thieves. I see you do nothing but play Sea of Thieves, Shelby. You're probably like a god. You probably know like the secret tips and tricks. I didn't bring any ammo with me. I can't do it. Shit. So many little boxes around here. I'm also terrible at PvP, Shelby. I tried to PvP the other day and got absolutely fingered. Any boxes around? I need an ammo box. Found one. There we go. Wait. Did the rust wear... Did the rust wears? Does the rust wear off? Where's... Oh, I've lost the other ones now, aren't I? Because if they are rusted, then they're going to be just like lost somewhere on the island. Oh, there they are. Okay. It looks like the other voice actors are posting. The scripts they posted are 2 years old. They've got a backlog, maybe. Oh wait, no, they're already rusted, aren't they? No, they're not. Okay, it does wear off. Have I tried the new weapons? No, but someone threw a knife at me at one point while I was playing. I tried it. Well, I haven't tried the shotgun. I haven't tried the double barrel in combat. I've just like shot the air with it, and I didn't really like it. In game or a real life knife? The court case is still ongoing. I can't answer that question. Oops. Look at that AoE attack right there. That's probably that's from my time playing World of Warcraft. That was plastic kitchen knife. So you're great if you met 2 people when you just started. They gave you a few boxes. You had to log off because your PC was ascending. I do that all the time. Well, I don't do that. When I first started to play this game last year, my computer was about to explode when I was playing it, but I still kind of forced my computer to continue. I was like, I don't care if you're going to break. We're playing this game. I love what I like doing though is when I'm about to log off, I like just gathering like any excess supplies that I've still got on my ship and just leaving it on the dock for whoever comes next. That's how bad a pirate I am. I actively try and help other people who join. I don't go out of my way to. I like to do it secretly when no one's, I don't want to have to interact with people, but I like to just fill a box and just put them down and be like, here, you can have this. If anyone shows up after me, just feels like the right thing to do, Okay. Oh, cock! I was reading what Siggy was saying. Is it technically corruption that the forum modder is someone who makes money off the whole thing? It could be.
I want to see cock.
No, wait, actually, there you go. Oh, that one's in front of me. Oh, excuse me. Make your own forum, Siggy. I'll voice them. I'll get the word out because I'll voice them. It'll be so shittily voiced that people will go, "That's awful." Like, I could do better than that. And then there you go. People will be like, "Oh, I can do better than that," and then they will. People will read your thing or will act out your scripts out of spite. Okay, let's try it again. Oh, not more gold ones. Da, 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 da. It's like always. You get the best content out of people who do that content out of spite for people who are doing it. There's like a YouTuber that I watch who his content definitely feels like it was made out of spite. If you're into watching people, if you're into left-wing content that hates on Elon Musk, there's Adam something, and he definitely is someone who makes content out of spite. You hear it in everything that he does. He's like, he seems to hate everything. All right, Shelby. There we go. But yeah, no, Adam something's great because he really does just hate everyone. But everyone who deserves it. Okay, I'll wait for him to get in the water. Where's the dog gone? Oh, I shot it out of the cannon. It's kind of hard to focus. It's it's Adam something. I do like that, like 90% of his videos are just him going, "You've just invented the train again." Oh, that was only. But like, that's the thing. It's like having watched those videos, like now I'm seeing it everywhere. Every time I see like a new project, I'm like, that's just the train or a bus. Okay. Oh wait, shit, I'm gonna die again. It's I don't really see it too. I don't see it too much. I don't go out of my way to look at like people who are creating like concepts. My friend, occasionally I see Dahir in SAT. I've mentioned that channel on my channel on stream in the past. Dahir in SAT, an absolute lunatic Turkish guy. He's a Russian Turk, but Russian Turk sounds like a YouTuber. It sounds like the alternative to European Canadian. But he's a Russian Turk that makes stupid videos about stupid designs that is fucking made up in his stupid head that make no stupid sense. Ow! Not just reinventing it, ignoring all safety and progress. Yes, they go out of their way to make these trains be like this train. They go out of their way to make them as needlessly complex as possible. Because they're like, oh, it's cool and futuristic, innit? And it's like, no. It's just stupid. It's like it's cool if you're a member of the 1%, but I'm not. I'm gonna die. Shit. Okay. And honestly, if I was a member of the 1%, I wouldn't use that because I'd just have a private chauffeur. So really, it's like, who's using this? No one. Caged out some papayas. Hunting papayas. So that's my Rugrats Royal Ransom reference for the stream. Just in case you're wondering. There's a level in Rugrats Royal Ransom called Punting Papayas. You've got a brand new concept, have you, Siggy? We do need to move a lot of cargo around the world. That is a big logistical problem. Why don't we build these objects that float on water and carry cargo? Why on water? Because then the water can carry the weight, so you can load more onto the object. You'll call it the float. That's a good idea, Siggy. That's a really good idea. I'm surprised no one's like thought of that. Like, I think there's big business there. Can we somehow, you know, are we going to use like a large vessel? Because I think that would be unsightly. I think the best idea would be to have a lot of smaller drone boats that have, you know, that can carry a cargo container to its end destination. One per package. That's even better, because then it can bring the package directly to the like the package to the destination, and not just like the overall container. You know, we can get rid of the guy who has to take the package out of the box to then bring it to you. We can just have it come straight to you. Give it propellers as well, so that it can get out of the water to fly over to you. Like, once it gets there, you know, it floats to the shore. Then once it gets to the shore, it lifts up to fly to your house. Okay. Call it bread float in my honor. Broat. His broat game is broat. Oh shit! I was gonna say his broat game is strong. I diet. I'm on the sea. I'm floating around. I am wet bread. I am wet and soggy. Okay, let's get another one of these. No, I don't want to do that. Get rid of it. Come on, get. There we go. Crooked Mess. That's not too far away. Oh, there it is, right there. What the heck? Gotta go south. You'd have to join, but you know, you have a nice American lady to help. I don't know what that means, but I also would have said no if you tried to join. No, I've got to go that way. Da, 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 da. Is that crooked masts? Yes. Ah, I see. I see what you mean now. Actually, it's not that I see what you mean. It's that you've told me what you mean, so I understand. Duh. I played this game a whole lot more than I remembered. Like, I came back into this game the other day to be like, oh, I can't remember achieving that much. But then, like, obviously, I'm not like stupidly far into it. Like, I'm not crazy, but I got to level 53 in Gold Hoarders and 42 in Order of Souls, which I was surprised at. I thought I was much lower than that in my time playing. Can I raid your pirate ship? This pirate ship is sponsored by Shade Shadow Shreddens. I don't know. I don't know where that stutter came from. Can I point it into the wind? No, not really. Da, 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 da. I'm not a PvPer in this diet. I'm too scared of other people. It's 15 tons of cow poo to any destination in the globe. What brings me to the seas? Gold. Sailing. Putting a dog in a cannon and shooting it off to the horizon. Oh, there's a rock there. There we go. Da, 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 da. Last time I played was summer of last year on stream. Well, that was also the last time I just played it full stop. I don't know. I just wanted to. I like Sea of Thieves. I just kind of got bored of it back then. But then I saw it on. I just got tempted to play it again the other day, and I was like, I'm gonna do that. And then it like sucked me back in, and so I spent the weekend just doing this. Where am I looking for? Anchor of the Kraken's Grave. Well, I'm looking for the anchor at the Kraken's Grave. So up there. I assume it'd be down here. You've got another idea, Siggy? Lay it on me. I'll lie on the floor and you can squat over me and lay your idea on me. Good luck, Diet. Plunder well. If you see the HMS Chicken Tickler, that's the name of the ship. Leave it alone, it's me. I don't want to fight you. That's a big ship over there. What's the name of my ship, zombie? The name of my ship is the HMS Chicken Tickler. Look. HMS Chicken Tickler. I'm a chicken tickler. That's the reason for the name. Why don't you make these pods that people can rent or buy to travel in? Imagine something similar to a car but a house on the back. You need a big lorry where you can build a brick house on the trailer. So we can that's a really good idea. Like people like to be able to like work. People like to be able to work wherever they live. And so I think that we could. What the fuck is that? Where did that come from? People like to work where they live, and live where they work. So it could really increase productivity in the younger generations that are struggling to find work. Because now instead of having to, find a house in a city or in a location, they can just, drive there. Fighting snakes. Oh, wait, are these the... Yeah. Come out. These guys you can't kill if it's nighttime, so you have to shine light on them. Ow, 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 gonna die of poison. I just ate raw chicken. Why is that just like in my... Get rid of it! It's not useful. Ugh. I diet. I will bear the name in mind. I'll ram into it at full speed. If I can catch you, which I probably couldn't. It's gonna kill me. Ow. Okay, let's go not get spat upon. Shit! I got spat upon. Da, 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 da. Does anyone know if grabbing this lantern, like, does anything? Oh, it's blue now. It was green last time I did that. Fort of the Damned. I like how it just the way the sea works and everything. It always looks like people are sinking. I wasn't wanking. No. Oh, you'll never take. You've got no proof. Put the worms away. Store them in the food barrel. That makes sense. But oh, what do you beg your pardon, mister? Are these the flowery ones? Yeah, they are. Oh. Oh, it's here. I don't know what this like shadow, this like kraken image that was talking about is. Oh, not the gold one. Oh, it's not even a beach for me to use. Oh yeah. I mean, maybe I can lower him into there. Hup. Siggy, I'm willing to invest all my money in your idea, for your like trailer house, but not like a trailer home, a house on like an 18-wheeler. Okay. Hup, hup. Oh, I need to get some more ammo. And then over here. Come on. The water hit. Go on. Okay, there you go. Got one. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay. Get a jeweled bucket. I will at some point, I think. Wait, can I get a jeweled bucket? I think I can. Oh. I want to get a solid gold ship. Actually, I kind of want more to get like the cool fire effect ships and cosmetic items. But I have to, the ones that I was looking at require me to like set fire to some skeleton ships using a certain item that I don't know where I can get that item from. So, this game, the only reason you play this game is to get gold, to get more cosmetic items. But, like, there aren't actually any cosmetic items that I want to get. I just like playing the game. Oh, chicken coop. I can get the captain back. Oh, I'm a bit poisoned again. What's wrong with a solid gold ship? Oh, wait. It's about, like... if I make it wide enough, then it'll be buoyant. But yeah, zombie. The different skeletons in this game have different like effects, and for some reason the gold ones rust when you water them, which doesn't actually. You know, I don't want to bring it up because I don't want to be that guy, but it doesn't make any sense that you can rust the skeletons that are made of gold. Yeah. Oh, they turn to chocolate. You're actually peeling the chocolate off the golden wrapper foil off of it. I'm gonna die again. It could be brass, but that just seems a bit... That doesn't fit in, does it? Gold is too... I bet if I made the hole thin enough, it would float. Also, it's not brown enough to be brass. Brass has a bit more of a like a brownish hue to it, or tinge. It's a bit more red, I think. And no, I'm not thinking of copper. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, oh, Bred's thinking of copper again. He's always thinking of copper. No, I'm thinking, well, it has got copper in it, so it would be a bit more orange. But yeah, there's the flowery skeletons. The flowery skeletons, I think a sword does more damage to them, and they heal if they go in water. There's the black skeletons. They cannot be killed at night. Well, they can, but you have to light them up with your lantern first. I think that's all the types of skeletons. There's not actually that many. These are just basic skeletons. Throw a bucket of sick at them. What does that do? Oh no, these are all scary skeletons. Spooky, scary skeletons. Hey, come over here. Okay. Like, I like that. Now that you've mentioned that idea, Siggy, that makes sense. Where's the other one? There's one left up there somewhere. Okay. You can bugger off. Okay. Come on, Esther. Okay. They're not very... this isn't... It's not quite Dark Souls, is it? It's not quite Sekiro either with its combat. But, you know. We get it done. Let's put... I want the chicken coop to put that aboard. What's this book say? Mysterious Journal. Ah, it's got the word endless in there. I'm going to claim them for copyright. Should I be one of those people? Should I try and copyright the word endless? Did I bring the other skull aboard? Or am I insane? Eh. Hit. Oh, okay. Come on. There we go. Come on. Come on. Get it! I did, okay. I appear to be... I am possibly missing one of the skulls. Oh no, there it is. I'll just run up there and grab it. It was hiding under the rock. Oh. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised. Hey, wait, can you bucket up vomit in this? Why is there bits of chicken everywhere? There's like there's some. Oh, don't do this. No. Okay, it's fine. I know that. I think there are things that can cure it. Why didn't I balance on the rope? Because I just didn't want to. I just chose not to. There were chickens on the wall. There was some chickens on the land somewhere. I like that you can balance on the rope though. I wasn't doing it out of not knowing I could. I like being able to. I just chose not to. Okay. Turn it a little bit. Okay. I'll just swallow one. Where are we going? Sharktooth Key? Where are you? Oh, right there. Beautiful. Bring it up a little bit. Anyone that I should be afraid of? No. You know what? Last night, I was playing this until the early hours of the morning. And by that, I mean 2 o'clock. And I was spending time in the volcano area. I can't remember what it's called. And I felt surprisingly safe there. Like, you're not meant... Like, it's meant to be a bit more of a challenging area to sort of journey through. I want to go south. I think it's meant to be more of a challenging area, but I think that has the bonus effect of, if you're not afraid of the challenges it poses, it's not actually that bad. Like, it's quite... It has a few problems, like the volcanoes erupting and throwing rocks into your ship every now and then. And the ground shaking a lot. And things shooting up. But like, I was playing down there and I felt safe because I was like, well, new players are going to see this area. They're going to sail in. Fire's going to fall out the sky and set fire to the ship, and they're going to stop playing. And more experienced players are probably going to stay to like this part of the map, simply because that's where the newer players are, so they can go and exploit them. Hi, Shelby. Sorry, the Pirate Labour Union here. No, we've got no Pirate Labour Union. Also, we just shit over the side. We don't need toilets on board here. You only need... Secondly... Oh, I hope that's not an enemy. That might be going down. I don't think it is. No, wait, no, that looks like no, that ship is sinking. My crew isn't large enough to have to follow labour laws. And also, similarly, you know, you're not required to provide toilets for the general public, so, unless, I think there might be some loop, oh, there's another big ship there. I'm scared of the galleons. Dead. Although they were on an island, so maybe they're doing their own thing. This is Shiver's Retreat. This isn't where I need to be. Where am I? For goodness sake. That's where I need to go, there. Galleons are horrible. Yeah, but it still just means that there's up to 4 of them on there. And it's called the Kraken Edge. They're edging the Kraken. That sounds like some people who are able to hold their own. You don't know how my character looks, you assume he's underfed. Oh, you would be. You would be, correct. I remember someone, I think I was playing on my own. Oh no, they've shot up a flare. They're evil. I remember I was playing on my own, like when I first started playing this game, and someone like climbed aboard my ship, and they had their dog, and they were like, "Look what you can do with it!" And they just shoved it in the cannon and launched it to the horizon. That's so fucking funny. How did I lose my leg, Maya? Oh, unfortunate smelting accident. Also, I can make the dog do this. Not that, that's shit. Do it! Dance! Stupid dog. Oh, what now? There's a hole in the side of the ship. I didn't even take a drink there. That's just my nervous tick, and I was like, I don't have time for this. Did I bring the sail up? No. That's why I took damage, because I didn't stop. Okay. Where's the fellas? There they are. Where's the dog go? Oh, there he is. Alright, bought. I haven't named the other dog. I bought another dog last night. I haven't named that one yet, but I named this one Bought. I can scratch its neck. I can cut its neck open with my hook. Oh, fireworks. Okay. Come on. If I find someone like... If I find a ship that's just like out and about, just like the crew is distracted, I might jump aboard it just to see what mischief I can get up to. But like I said earlier, I don't actually know if my push to talk is working. You can see it appear in the top. In the top. Oh wait, hold on. Is it? In the top left, right, it comes up when it's on. But I don't actually know if it's picking up my microphone. Yar! I'm a landlubber now. Yar. Alright, Diet. Thank you. Take care. Okay. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. There we go. Good, good, good. Take a dump in their powder keg. I wanna piss in their magazine. Okay, have I got any... There's no ammo around, is there? I'm taking on the Saints right here. R.I.P. Saints Row. Nope. Oh, I haven't got any food left. Anything in here? Can I eat the dog? Can I eat the cannonball? No. Come on. Ow! Oh, he's interf abusing ears. Where's he gone? Oh. It's so dark. I love how this game looks. It's such a pretty game, but I hate the darkness. It's so hard to see anything, especially when it's bright outside and reflecting on my monitor. Alright, Hewitt. I need ammo. Do I ever have the sensation that you buy a new kind of perfume or deodorant, you can smell it on yourself the entire day? No. I can't say I do have that. But, like, I do get, like... It might be similar, but it might also just me being, you know, an emergent schizophrenic. That if I touch something, I can feel it on my hand for the rest of the day. Like, if I touch a door, I'm like, I've touched the door today. I've got germs on my hand. But like I said, that might just be me. That might just be me developing schizophrenia. Or could be PTSD from COVID. Either or, really. Where's the skeleton gone? There he is. Oh, I should have put the thing out. But I mean, it makes sense because you haven't had a chance to get used to the smell. It's either that, or because it's like a new thing, you wanted to put as much of it on as possible, and you've gone completely overboard, and now you're like, and now you smell like a teenage locker room, and people are like, why are you spending time in teenage locker rooms? What are you doing? Off you to school, me lord. Soul of the dead, me lord. Okay. Trip to Davy Jones's locker, my liege. There's a guy behind there. I don't know what he's doing, and he scares me, so I'm just gonna pretend that I didn't see him. Come on. There we go. Create fireworks. No, I don't want to climb in. Briggsy firework. Ah. What amazing technology we have in the 1700s. Would you like some cheese with that, good sir? Would you like some chocolate with that? Could I interest you in a breath mint, my good fellow? Barnacle K. Oh no. He's tracking me. Oh no, there's two of them. Where's Barnacle K? Oh, it's there. Do I risk it? I might go and sell what I've got before I have to, just in case. I don't want to have to deal with the Reapers. Now my time has come. Duh. I don't know the lyrics to that song. Damage. Can I offer you a plank of wood, my liege? Plank of wood? Wank of what? Can I wank your wood, good sir? Can I interest you in my services, my good fellow? 50 pence for a pound? Condoms are a fiver, sex is 50p. If you want to be my lover. Sex is... That's the scary guy from earlier, isn't it? I think. Wait, bugger off. Where is that it there? Is that where this guy is? Yeah, it is. I'll circle around there. I don't want to have to fight. I don't mind fighting people. I just don't want to have to fight people while I've got stuff. Sex is almost free. You're a man of high status. Your breath always smells like fresh mint and a hand of and a hint of hand grease from sucking my coin. Do you think anyone has that, you know, the perfume that is the scent, like, it's like eau de coin. It just smells like a coin. Let me introduce you to my new fragrance, eau de coin. Uh-huh. Shut up. If you want to be my lover, sex is 50p. Condoms are a fiver. Buy one, get one free. Don't know who came up with that, but it was someone. It was one of those things that kind of went around the school, you know. Never found a chicken. I hate when the ship creaks because that usually means the ship is about to sink. Whenever I've heard it in the past, it's like as the ship is about to sink, it's just creaking. This is the island that I was having to be at. Oh look, the two Reapers are fighting. They're dueling. Oh, don't crash into the island. I'm scared of this guy over here, but also because he looks like he is. Yeah, he's currently trading with Sovereign, and that's what I want to trade with. Did I know that coins don't have a smell from my hand fluids mixing with the metal? Well, thank you, Nile Red. I used to when we used to go to like the beach, we'd get like a greasy fistful of coins, of 2p coins to go and play in the arcade with. Not like an American arcade where you could play like Pac-Man and other such delightful games. No, this was like, these were 2p machines. These are penny pushers. They're fun for small children. It's like it's a national pastime going to the arcades in England. And going in with £1. You don't go in to win anything. You just go in for the fun of it. It's just gambling, but for kids, really. But you don't have any intention of winning. There was an explosive chest in front of me, wasn't there? Yep, I was hoping that I wasn't about to crash into it. Explosive chest, my arsehole. It's a fucking... It's a barrel! Isn't, that... Whatever that is. What is that, Maya? You always have the... You always reference the weirdest things. What's the actual game? What? The 2p pushing thing? The playing in the arcades in an English arcade? Well, that's the joy of it. There is no game. That's where that's the fun part. It's a machine, yeah. It's a machine that you put. It's like it's got like a step that goes not like that. It's like that. It's got a step that goes backwards and forwards like that. There's 2p's on top of it, and there's 2p's on the bottom of it, and you put 2p's in the top that fall down onto this bit. So as it's pushing, it gets those 2p's that are at this back here get pushed against the wall, which pushes the ones at the front off, which pushes the one onto the ones below, which pushes those forward. And the point is that you want to get the 2p's forward, but the machine is full of 2p's. There is, like I said, nothing to gain by playing it. But they're addictive. It is gambling for children. But you don't actually gamble because you go in with the intention, to come out without the money. If you are playing a 2p machine with the intention to get money out of it, you're playing it wrong. There are like the high rollers. You could have like the 5 and 10p ones, but they're like, you know, like I said, that's for the high rollers. No one actually plays those. The only way that you ever played the 5 and 10p machines was if you were walking past and some coins fell out of it. They still are. It's just something to do when you go to like the beach. It's like you only find them in tourist destinations like beach spots. There are a couple other places around the UK where you can find them that aren't at the beach, but for all intents and purposes you only find them at the beach. And you do it's just a place to go to waste time. We've spent countless hours doing it as a kid. Oh, who are you? Shanti Roinan. I'm gonna change my name to Shanti Roinan. My real name. It pretty much is for the posh children. Although in some of the like the 10p machines, because like here's the other thing is that the whole point is that there would be some level of prize. The prize would usually be just some tag. just some god awful thing that they got off like I don't know what website they would have gotten it from. Just some mass produced Chinese shit. Sometimes it'd be like a small glass pyramid with like I don't know, an engraving of a boat on it or whatever. Absolute trash. Stuff that you wouldn't even buy for a joke. That's the sort of thing. And the high rollers, the ones that had 5 and 10p's, sometimes might have like a 5p. They might have like a £5 note or a £10 note in there. Yeah, but no, you never had anything. There was never any reason to. There was never any reason to actually do that. It was always just a waste of money and time. But like that was the point. The point was to go and waste time. Let's put this below deck to reduce the likelihood that it explodes. I want that. I wonder if this guy's still there. I see the volcano in the background. But yeah, we also have those thingy. We do. That is something else that we have. We could try and make it to Plunder Outpost instead. We do also have those. You don't see them too frequently, but like the little penny presses. I feel like that would have if the guy was still there. If the guy had left, I think that would have that ship would have started to sink by now. I want to go this way. You'd get like you get like a commemorative coin. It'd be like you'd go to a science museum and it'd be like, oh, the London Science Museum, that's like pressed onto the coin. Look at all this loot that I've got. Time just is plenty for someone to steal from me. They'd get their greasy little fingers all over my ship and start wriggling around. I'd hate that. I'd hate if someone used their spindly little fingers and started to... Oh, can you not? Can you just leave me alone? Yeah, that's what I thought. Oi! Bugger off. Go away. Stop being annoying. Shut up, Meg. Get it. It's a Family Guy reference. I'm good at those. I thought these I mean, it's kind of in the open ocean. I thought that these leave you alone if you don't play with them. I mean, I am playing with them, but oi! These seas are so dangerous. I've got the Meg. I've got skeleton guys shooting at me. These skeletons on there are remarkably accurate, like scarily accurate. Okay. Keep going. I want to get... Yeah, I'm making my way to Plunder Outpost. Steady as she goes. Where's the Meg? I think it's gone. I think I'm fine. You know what seems major decline in your area? The machines for children that rock back and forth after throwing a coin into them. The about police cars and starships. Oh yeah, I haven't. Well, you live in a tourist destination, so it's obvious that I don't see them. I wouldn't see them, but I imagine that it's because they're too costly to upkeep, and they're shit. I would imagine that they're just an awful pastime, like an awful, terrible, boring thing for children. Children can have a much more thrilling adventure by watching Mr. Beast. It's like, do you want to spend like €3 for my child to rock back and forward on a horse, or do I want to give him an iPad with Mr. Beast on it? I would say it's a pretty easy trade. I think you still see them around arcades, as similar to what I was describing earlier. You still see them around that. You see like larger ones. I don't think I ever went on one, thinking about it. Maybe I did. Honestly, I'm kind of glad that I never did, because I probably would have hated it. Like, I would have been bored. You started replaying Sekiro, but now you got to refight the book. Can you not... Did they patch out the jump around it? Can you not use a speedrun technique to jump around it? Where's the Meg now? Oi! I was watching, I've been binge watching a lot of Varty video while sailing around on this. And I've not really been, I've been trying to learn little bits of the lore, but for the most part, none of the lore has sunk in because I've just been playing this. And, can I not, no, stop this. And, so I saw that there was, I saw that there was a way to skip that, but I feel like, yeah, I don't think I read, but I do feel like I saw somewhere that they patched out being able to jump around the bow. Because I think speedrunners play on a earlier version of the game to specifically get around that. Okay. I also learned that there was a way to like instant kill the what's it called, like the cursed bull or whatever it is at the end of the game. But I forgot how they did that. You frighten it and it runs into the wall and knocks itself out, and you can just end it there. Get in this dosh. There's quite a few Reapers sailing around, and so I wanted to sell what I had because I was scared. Sell it. There we go. Ugh, it's disgusting. There we go. Look at all that. So much money. And even more because I was repping the flag. I've got... my other flag is just a dead rat. You get that flag for, like, things that cause your ship to take damage. Like, your ship taking damage. The Meg is just swimming around out there. Look at it. I just thought it was funny to have my flag be a dead rat. You have the Ashina state so you can distract yourself with that. Honestly, out of everything in Sekiro, the flaming bull is something that I can't no-hit the game, anything in the game, and I still definitely struggle, but the flaming bull is something that I struggle with more than I should. Even with using, like, the Shinobi prosthetic, I still struggle. Yeah, Sekiro is the Souls, right? Like, it's the one where you're a ninja. Okay. It is, but watching. I was watching a lot of his. Watching a lot of videos on Elden Ring, and it kind of made me want to play that again. What I'm gonna probably do is shortly before the DLC to Sekiro comes out, I'll stream it again. Because there's a couple things that I haven't done, which I think I might need to do before the DLC starts, including fighting Mog. Probably won't be too difficult because I'm going back to it after, once. I don't think did I start a new game? I don't think I did. I think I just ended. I think I finished the game and was like, alright, I'm done. So I think I can go back and fight Mog. I don't know how to get to Mog. That's the other thing that I need to find out. But that's a boss that I need to fight. It's like the only boss that I didn't fight during the Sekiro playthrough. And so I can do that. Because also, I think it's implied that I might need to go to where Mog is to start the DLC. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. We'll have to have a look, really. But yeah. I'm looking forward. I want to play. I'm looking forward to Elden Ring coming out, or Elden Ring's DLC coming out, because I want to play it. Oh, you disgusting cretin! Don't know where the dog goes. You can't throw it over. You can't toss it overboard. It just disappears. What the fuck? Where's it gone? But yeah, I've kind of. I could continue playing Sekiro just forever, but like having got all the achievements in it, I'd just be doing it for the sake of it. You know what I mean? I just feel a bit. I don't think I'd feel just like I'm like not really doing anything. I already spend most of my time playing games, procrastinating doing something useful. So there's no PvP in Sekiro. If you talk about Sekiro, at least. And if you talk about Elden Ring, I'm not doing. From what I've heard, PvP in Elden Ring is horrible because it's like really laggy and. Well, it depends really, but from what I've seen, it seems rather laggy. I've never done PvP in a Souls-like. It's never my kind of thing. Make a PvP mod. I'm surprised no one's tried that. I don't know how it would work because you'd be trying to bake in a PvP. You'd be trying to bake in that kind of co-op multiplayer in a game that doesn't have it. But yeah, I mean Sekiro, Bloodborne. I was gonna try and rank the ones that I like the best, but the more I think about it, I like all of them. I don't like Dark Souls 2, but I had fun playing Dark Souls 3. Bloodborne's great, and Sekiro is really fun. Elden Ring is also good, but like people who really like Souls-likes aren't a huge fan of Elden Ring. I know that some people complain about little things here and there. It's the same in all software games, that people sometimes complain that they reuse assets and like animations, but I don't see why that's a problem, because they made the assets, so why not? And making a game already takes long enough. You say that, Siggy. You say that like turning Sims 4 into a BDSM dungeon simulator wouldn't be something the game is like got baked into it already. Oh, speaking of dodgy things that are baked into games, although this is not baked into a game, I for one reason or another looked up female Kerbal this morning or this afternoon. Because I needed a picture of a female Kerbal. I wish I hadn't looked up female Kerbal on Google Images, because people are fucking hot for Valentina. Skyrim does have a multiplayer mod. I think it's called Harbour. Me and my friends were playing it. for Be Prey Down. It's very buggy, but works surprisingly well. Like, it's got a couple problems here and there, the Skyrim multiplayer mod, but like a couple desync issues here and there, but like it works surprisingly well. The Skyrim BDSM mod. No, I'm not. What's going to happen is one day I'm going to like let's stream Skyrim, and I'm going to load it up, and I'm going to have the sex mod and like nudity mods installed, and people are I'm going to have my pyrocynical moment. Oh no, I'm just going right towards him. I'm currently not doing anything. I'm just sailing around. This game's like terrible for that. Like, look at him. He's there. He's chasing me down. I know he is. I can smell him. The pyrocynical moment. Do you not remember? Actually, do you know who pyrocynical is? That's the real question. No, it's not. He's like he was an old like he's a bit of a little bit he's an old guard of YouTube really, a bit edgy. His content has shifted dramatically over the years, from like a commentary YouTuber to whatever it is that he's doing now, which is actual good videos. But like he tried to stream Team Fortress 2. There's that Team Fortress 2 moment where he tried to stream Team Fortress 2, and he had a fat fem pyro mod installed, which turned pyro into a fat fem pyro, and it appeared on stream, and he was like, "Oh no!" and immediately minimized it. It was funny. I've forgotten why I brought this up. No, well that's the thing. We don't think he does, but he could. Maybe, but I didn't watch it. But it's the fact that he references it in other videos, in his videos that he does, as if it wasn't planned. So that kind of makes me go, he's carrying it on for long enough. Like, he's carrying it on enough that you go, you know what, he did not intend for that to happen. But now the amount of times he fucks up, he's got a shame kink. Oh yeah. Oh, that's what you meant when you were what you said earlier, Zombie. Sorry, I just think I was having a stroke. But no, I mean, I won't be surprised. We already know that he's got, you know, we already know that he's got a fat kink, he's a furry, and probably a plethora of other things. So, I would say that, you know, in for a penny, in for a pound. Oh, it wasn't bad. That's the thing. No one cares because people know that he's weird. It's not. You say it's bad. He's not. Like no one saw that. Everyone was like, "Quick, Paris!" Everyone just went, "Oh, it's Pyro, isn't it?" For a penny, for a pound. I hope the folder isn't found. Oh no, not the folder. But no, it's like people. Paracynical really does have a much like, oh, he doesn't have a toxic relationship with his viewer base, but like he's from the period of YouTube where people just made fun of each other. So like he just makes fun of himself. You know, like Max Mofo and them lot. He is perfectly capable of making fun of himself and leaning into things that happen, which is why he references it in his own videos. Which it's something that I do respect about him, is that, you know, like he's done whole streams. People have called him like a femboy, and so he has done makeup streams. There's pictures of him out there cosplaying as like Asuka from Evangelion. And the woman from Five Nights at Freddy's, the first-person shooter one. It's not a first-person shooter, but you know what I mean. I think that's just a bot, like a jar in the sand. I don't want that. It's freak to say a heart. I don't know. He's probably too busy whacking off. Oh shit! It's shit. I expected that to come undone. I didn't expect it to slingshot me around. I know. Oh, I forgot that I had this on board. That could have been nasty. But yeah, currently I'm just sailing around, I'll be honest. I'm not... I've got no goals in mind. I'm just having fun. This game's just fun to be in. Because, like, look at it. Look how nice the water looks. And, like... You know, you're actually attached to the ship. The ship does react to the waves. And you are attached to it. And it's like you don't fall off. That might just be me being like a boomer when this kind of thing in games was never possible, but... Like, look at it. This isn't even the highest graphic settings. I think I can go to the highest, but for streaming purposes, there's no need for me to. Let's see what's on ashore here. There's not really much to find just by wandering around on islands, but I like to do it occasionally. Because sometimes you do find just little bits. You just find like little chests and pigs. But yeah, no, I have watched a number of Pyrocynical's videos several times. Because he makes long form videos. And when I say long form, I mean like actually long videos. Like over an hour long. I've seen some people be like, oh yeah, I make long form content and their video's 20 minutes long. And that's not long. I watched a video the other day that was 5.5 hours long on North Korean media. North Korean like entertainment. Like film, TV, radio, that kind of thing. Actually, I don't think it had radio, but it had film and TV. I watched a video that was 5.5 hours long. That's long form content. 20-minute video is piss. If you're making long form content, you better be prepared to have that video be like 2 hours long at least. Listen, we all love piss, but, you know, a 20-minute long piss is going to be too much. You know, both on the receiving and the giving end. It's gonna wear out your urethra, and you're just gonna end up getting tired. I thought that was a monkey then. I also wish that Wombo would do that again. Halo. I really enjoyed his forest video. His forest and DayZ videos were very good. Oh, he also did that one on that dinosaur game as well, didn't he? I forgot about that. I mean, it takes a long time to make that kind of video, so I can understand. He probably is working on one. I wouldn't be surprised if he's working on one right now. Because there was a sizable period of time between all the ones that he's put out, I think. I might be mistaking that though. Unless he was just working on quite a few at a time and so was able to put them out in rapid succession. But like I said, I can't remember how long it was between the ones that he made. You want to experience a 20-minute piss? Well, get drinking. Get drinking and training your bladder. I think it says just focus on bullshitters. Ah, okay. I don't really even watch his bullshitters anymore. Oh wait, no, because I watched the one that was on. I watched the armor ones. I like watching the armor ones, but the other ones I'm not too. Like I haven't watched any of the Divinity ones. But I'd love to be able to. I'd love to try and make a video like. So that's a message in a bottle. Message in a bottle. Hold on, I want to try doing the cool thing. Shit, hold on. If I was ever to try and make like a long form video like that, there it is. Oh, okay. If I was ever to try and make one of those, I would definitely I probably wouldn't upload it on Endless Bread because it would be shit, and also because it'd be different. Okay. And I wouldn't want to accidentally tie myself into doing that, you know. If it, you know, you gotta hope for the best, plan for the worst, and in that situation, the worst would be accidentally changing my channel to be irreparably something different, you know. What's this? Plunder Valley? Why do I do that? Am I gonna be able to? That guy there's still floating around. Is Plunder Valley near there? Because if it is, I'm not doing it. I also don't have any topics that I'd want to talk about. That's the other problem. I'm not smart. I'm not smart enough I'm not smart enough or knowledgeable enough on anything like that. Oh, there's Plunder Valley. Oh, it's a massive island. I don't want to do that. I'll change my mind. Okay. You know, I like watching videos that I like watching like the what's it called? Laser Pig's last video. That was a good video. On the Challenger 2. But to be fair, like all of Laser Pig's videos are good, so. Okay. Oh, and Cad Icarus, but that's like I love the variation in content that I will watch. It's like it is. I would say rather remarkable. Like I will watch the videos. I will watch a YouTuber like Cad Icarus, who just does crazy things where he talks about games. I guess is the simplest way to put it. Like the last video that he put out, he only puts out videos every now and then, and he just makes like just crazy shit. To talk about his experience, like trying out all the games for the PlayStation 2 iToy. That's what he released the other day. And I'll watch that and be like, this is great. But then, like, alternatively, I'll also watch videos like Laser Pig talking about the what's it called? Challenger 2. And then I'll watch videos by some just like left-wing commentator called Tom Nicholas that just does videos about how the fucking right is ruining the world. And like these are three completely different, like, I mean, Laser Pig and Tom Nicholas are like adjacent, I guess, but not really. And then I watch like Payrun, which is even weird, even further off of left field. It's a military logistics channel. And I'm like, yeah, this is normal, isn't it? It's a normal collection of channels to watch. Da, da. I think the best you know, the most telling thing about everyone I'm subscribed to though is the fact that even though I'm subscribed to all those different channels, I am also subscribed to Joey the Anime Man. No wait, no, no, not Joey. Who's the other one? Gigug. fuck Joey. I don't know what he does. I don't care. I like my strange collection of YouTubers that I'm subscribed to, because it makes pinning down who I am difficult. And if anyone is like, if anyone is trying to work out all the intricacies of my life, they can't figure it out. I'm putting this. I'm putting down this flag. You know what? Nah. But I'm gonna pull down the flag. Hup, hup, hup. Where is it? There it is. Hup. I don't need to, but I don't want to be. I want to be less of a target for the Reapers that are floating around. Last night, oh, not there. I was looking at this. Was it this? Yeah. The emissary ledger. Okay. Last night I was looking at this because I was doing Gold Hoarders emissary stuff, and I was going up here. Obviously I made it to Marauder, and I was wondering if you had to have that number. I was wondering if that number there had to be if that number was something that would continue on, or if you added to it. It doesn't make much sense, I'm aware, but in my head it does, and I've learned what I wanted to learn. Hi Shelby, welcome home. Ida Shimasei. If you want to be where the fuck is, what is that? Ship dead ahead. Oh, I'm leaving. I'm not. I'm going. I'm sailing away. Sail away. Wait, is it a scary ship? Maybe. I'm sailing away. Scary ship off the starboard bow. It's not even off the starboard bow. It's off the stern. What are they up to? Is it sinking? What the fuck? I don't think it is. I'd be impressed if they were. What have you missed? Not much. They haven't turned to chase me, so I assume that they're just up to stuff. Maybe. He's looking at me. Oh yeah, yeah. I forgot about that conversation. I tried to blank it out of my mind, to be quite frank. But I think you'll agree that it's an acquired taste, and it's not as bad as you think it is. You know, I'm gonna go fight the skeleton ship. These guys don't seem to be a problem. Should you go for the achievements in the game, in the things that I did not see? Well, yes. Would it be wrong to say to be Anne Frank is to be quiet Frank? It depends why. I feel like as a German, maybe not. I feel like as a German, it would be a little bit weird to say that. I'll fight this guy. It's a skeleton ship. That's not anything to be scared of. Actually, no, I was going to say it's not anything to be scared of. I am terrified of skeleton ships. Because one wrong move and it's over. Like, they fire that thing at you that drops your anchor and it's done. Like, you're fucked up. I don't think so, Halo. No, it doesn't, because I'm recording the game and not the thing. At least as far as I'm aware. Have you ever seen anything pop up in the corner? Come on. Just ignoring that. Oh, need shells. Oh, not one of those. What type was that? I don't know. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go and check the water level. Oh, this. I don't want this on board. Get rid of this. No, not put it there. I don't want it on board. There we go. I am very much fine with not having that on board while fighting this. Oh, dog got hit by a cannonball. R.I.P. Alright. I don't really want to have to fight around the it's fine, don't worry about that. Try and repair a hole. Why is every hit followed by a dramatic string ensemble? I think it's just meant to be like a... almost like a non-diegetic way, or maybe like a diegetic way even, of... in theme way of letting you know that you hit them. Without having to be like, congratulations, you hit! It's like, here. And it like adds to the fact that you're like pirate fighting, you know. I think it's nice. I like it. I like that it does that. Instead of it just being like a or anything, it is like a congratulations. Because every hit can feel difficult in some situations. Yeah, I don't know, but I like it nonetheless. It does make getting hits, you know, satisfying. Especially when you can't see the target, it's quite nice to be able to know if you've hit them. I know that can be saved just with a hit marker, but shut up. Yeah, 10 XP potable. Ship hit. Congratulations. Although that does work equally... Oh, it's going down. That does work equally well, as we've seen in War Thunder. Is that a thing? No, it isn't. I don't think it is. Congratulations. Just wait for the loot to surface. Da 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 dun da dun. Where is it? It's around here somewhere. The seagulls will show up at some point to show me. There it is. Da -da. It's nice that they have little things like the seagulls to show you where the stuff is. It's little things like that. Because I also think that this game definitely wants to minimize the amount of... like... It wants to minimize the amount of the game you see. Like, you know, the UI is very minimal. You know, there's not a huge amount. Like I said, a lot of the interactions in the game are you know, you interact with the world. You don't go into a menu to like read this. You have to hold it up to your eyes. And if you want to share it with another player, you have to hold down the click to point it to it and be like, hey, look at this. And like, there's no map. You have to go and look at the map on there. So I think by having it be having it have a sound effect keeps you in a little bit more. Come on, stuff. Give me stuff. Give me Wonga.com for all your payday loans. Stop it. Okay. Is that everything? Yes. What did I get? Anything good? Got some spices. They're waterlogged. Captain's chest. seafarer's chest. Some more spices. Exotic silks, also waterlogged, completely useless now. It is weird that you can grab boxes of exotic of like silks and spices and things that will be like, oh, you can't, you know, you just fish that out the water and it's fine, you can sell it. But you can also have like trading quests where you get given a box of exotic silks or whatever to have to take somewhere else, and it's like, make sure you don't get this wet or it'll be ruined. This gameplay is like War Thunder. You got the tech tree for all the different boats. Is that my explosive barrel there? I think it is. Oh, look at that. That was a perfect shot at it. that was a great shot. I'm bringing back MLG. That's my War Thunder training, that was. Duh. Duh. Oh, trinket. Oh, I don't have any place. Duh, duh, duh. Where's the dog? Sitting there for a little bit. Duh, 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 duh. See, fighting skeleton ships can be really dangerous, but other times it's like very easy. And it's got nothing, like, it's annoying at how potentially easy it can be to fight skeleton ships and how horrible it is to fight actual players. Because actual players like fire themselves at you and jump in the water to try and climb aboard your ship and cause problems, and the skeletons don't do that. In one fight, I had some guys fire skeletons at me. And that just like, I lost completely because they littered my deck with skeletons. Well, where is it now? No. Oh, never mind. What? Why did it have the scary music? What's my favourite jam and do I even like it? I'm a strawberry jam kind of guy. I just like a good strawberry. Dog. I forgot the dog was in there. Ow. I'm not, you know, we know that I'm not very creative. Alright, it's leaving because I'm coming to the shore. You was hoping I'd say that. What's that mean? Are you about to make fun of me for being a child? You're eating strawberries right now. Well, I don't like strawberries. But their jam is fine. Come on and jam. Oh, hold on. I'm mounting the island. Give me a... Hold on. It's alright. Don't worry about this. You can't ban me. You can't, you haven't got the authority. Not even I can ban me. And boy, have I tried. Wish I could grab the rat. Like, grab it in a bucket of water and watch it float around. I could drown it. Oi! Stop it! Felt that. Fine, go. Do we fill of water? No, we're fine. I didn't lower the anchor, did I? No, I didn't. Are we going? What are you go! There's not that much land in the way. Yes, that is correct. I don't know. I don't know what is not to understand about that. Ignore that. I'm aware of the getting shot at. I just, you know, sometimes you just choose to ignore it, you know, in hopes that it will go away, which it kind of has. Can I eat this pomegranate? No pomegranates. Every time that's the I always think of that video when the word pomegranate comes up. Bumpelmoose. Yes, like when your PC does weird stuff. Yeah, but as cliche an idea as that is, what problem with your computer haven't you been able to fix by just ignoring it? Because honestly, most problems with my computer I have ignored and it's been fine. Computers do have the natural ability to repair themselves. Like that is just a fact. Da, 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 da. It's like most medical conditions as well, really, isn't it? But ooh, just took one of them out. The hit, by the way, the actual hit marker that shows up is only if I hit something on board. So if I do damage to the hull, it's just the orchestral sting. But if I do damage to one of the skeletons on board, that's when I get the hit marker. Ugh. This is why you don't like play. This is why you shouldn't play on your own, because this happens. Okay. Ow! You did not hit me. Fuck off! But I don't like playing with other people because that means you're talking to other people and I don't like doing that. Okay. This is why these skeleton ships are very, very problematic. Because, like I said, sometimes they're really easy to take out. And you get a good couple shots into them, which just completely neuters them. But other times, they just actually awful to try and fight. Ugh, shit, the steering wheel's broken. That's why it's doing that. Other times, they just don't stop. And it's like, fuck off. I just want to go. So it's even worse if you've got other things that you're trying to do. And like they keep just problems on top of problems, because sometimes it's fine. Like right now it's not that big of a problem. It's just a minor irritation. But when they start hitting you with like the special balls that cause basically like the equivalent of status effects, really, that's when it starts to really become a problem, because they just basically stun lock you. Ahoy, matey! Fancy seeing you here. I think I did damage to myself there. Alright, so let's try and fix the oh, there is a lot of leaks. Da, 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 da. Hey, you say I'm overwhelmed, but the ship is still floating in it. I don't know where the skeleton ship's gone. Is it sunking? The music stopped. I need to go get some supplies soon because I'm running out of wood. Where's the, I think that's it there. I think we won. There is still water flooding into the hole, but, you know, at least we survived. There we go. Let's go fix that. Also, there's a reason that I don't have an office job. Okay. And it's not just because I don't live in a city where there are office jobs. And having an office job would require me to answer the phone, and I can't do that. Or else I get sweaty and start shaking violently, and foam comes out my mouth. Oh, it's right there. Yeah, but, I mean... Sorry, I'm stuttering. But yeah, the fights are significantly easier when you have, like, other people around. Because this ship here can hold up to 2 people. I think the ship sizes go 1 to 2... 2 to 3 and 3 to 4 in size. With the biggest being a galley and this one being a sloop. I can't remember what the middle size is. Yes, I do get rabies when I pick up the phone. I get a fear of water. My nervous system starts to shut down. Yeah. Oh, these waves are pretty big. I'm not gonna lie. Where's the treasure? Oh, it's like miles away. I have tried to convince my friend to play this game, but he wouldn't. I want to try again, to be fair, because I've not tried very hard. Because he likes Outis Life, and this game's like Outis Life, really. It's just on the high seas. Kind of. What's that noise? It's just creaking. You know what, I think I might end up sinking all of this. On a high sea. Give me a high sea. I'm not pitch perfect. I don't know what a high sea sounds like. Is a high C in the thing? What does that mean? I was just thinking of, like, you know, the musical note, in which I assume it would exist in the UK. You know, being an internationally recognized sound, like, noise. We're spinning. It's spherical. I don't think we have that, but maybe we do. There we go. I think that's all of it. I've never heard that. I've never heard of that, but it's very possible that I just haven't heard of it. And it's not a case that it's not here, it's just that I've never seen it. There we go. It's very nice that things can't fall overboard without your, like, express knowledge or permission. Here it is. Nope, store that in there. Seen it. There we go. Shut up, dog. Man overboard. Just kidding. Teehee. Unless. Let's just go sell all this stuff. I'm right there. Teehee. :3. Teehee. Less than underscore greater than. Wait, I think it might actually be greater than less. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Just think of all the sex things people would be getting up to if they had, like, tails like monkeys do. They would be actually, it'd be devious. And I'd be all for it, I'll be honest. This is on the assumption that we have tails already. I'm not a furry. I just think that if we had them, we would be. I'd love it. I wouldn't love it, but like just the idea that C like actually is dying, and the last things he hears about is me talking about wanting to get up to some sexual deviancy with a tail. Ignore that. We have the tail bone. It's just a bit of bone that sticks out the bottom of the It's just a bit of bone that sticks out at the bottom of like where your arsehole is. And just gives you another place for you to shatter if you fall down. And it's like, oh great, this useless bone is continually being useless. Yeah, we should try. We should try bringing it back. People are like trying to bring back like mammoths and things. So why can't we bring back the tailbone? Wait, no, the tail. It's just a vestigial tail. That's the thing. It would be fleshy. That'd be the worst part about it. Can you stop pissing on deck, please? It would just be like a flesh tail, and that would be gross. Because like, the only reason that animal tails aren't disgusting is because they've got fur on them. And I'm aware that lizards don't have fur, but that's a different type of thing altogether. Because they like have scales and such. We just have skin. It would just be gross. Is that everything? I think so. I mean, it could look like a rat's tail, but rats have got a bit of a scale tail to them. I'm expecting it to look more like a rat's finger. I mean, honestly, I'd expect it to look more like a mouse's tail, to be fair. Like, I don't expect it to be like... It probably would end up with a, like a coarse section on, like, underneath it. From where it, like, drags on the ground, depending on how long it is. There would definitely be, if we had tails like that, there would be, like, fashion trends where it's, like, it's more fashionable to have a long tail for a short tail. And so you end up having, people go and get, like, tail lengthening surgery. And it's like, you're not a real man if your tail isn't at least 4 inches long or something. There we go. Word around the office is you've got a fat tail. Yeah, there would be some people that have like chode tails that are like wider than they are fat. Wait, yeah, wait. I've just said the same thing twice. You get what I mean. Am I sinking? Yes. Well, that sounds a lot like the creaking of a ship that's about to sink. Forgot to repair these. Have some utility tail modifications. Oh, you could have like a hook extension to it. Or blades, yeah. You could use it as like a tow line. Just think about how different the world would be if we had tails. Oops. It would be great. Now I want a tail. That's like the annoying thing is that like furries have taken and bastardized the idea of having a tail. So now if you say you want a tail, people are gonna be like, "Oh, you're a furry. I bet you want one of those like ones that you stick up your ass." And it's like, no, I want one that's like a chimp's. No, chimps don't have tails. I want one that's like a monkey tail that I can swing through the trees with. Although I think we kind of came to this conclusion in the past. Is that if we had like a monkey tail that would allow us to swing through the trees, it would have to be like massive and like really it'd be like just a lump of like a long lump of muscle, and it'd look disgusting. It'd look like a big lumpy mass. I think they would need a tail hole. But that's the thing, you would build the car around the fact you have a tail though. So you could have the tail hole that leads down into something else where you could then use the tail to like manipulate like the gearbox or something. Or they just leave it. Yeah, they just modify the car so it's just got it just leads down, the tail just leads out and under the car and it gets like caught in the axle. You're just driving along and your tail gets ripped off by the car's wheels. Some chairs wouldn't need to be adjusted, like a plastic garden chair. A plastic garden chair would be fine. You could touch tails into the car. It'd be great. Just think of all the intimacy that you could get up to with a tail. That isn't sex related. That's just like, you know, platonic. You could have some platonic intimacy with your tail. Oh, stuff in the water. Man overboard. Oh, it's all disappearing. Never mind. Man overboard. Where are we going? What are we doing? Tail wrestling. Yeah, the world of wrestling would be completely different. That's the ship that I saw earlier. Da, 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 da. It'd be great. I don't think I'd want... Thinking about it, I don't think I'd want it to be like big and fluffy. I think I'd want it to be like long and girthy. Like strong and muscly, so I could use it for self-defense, you know. Am I still sinking? No. What we got in here? Nothing? What we got in here? Stuff? Good. Oh, food. Food me. You want also have a functioning hand at the tip. You'd have that'd be like a news article. You'd have news articles like that, like, you know, world's first tip transplant or something like that. Right, the world's first hand to tip maneuver. It's done at a dodgy, like a dodgy Turkish cosmetic surgeon. Okay. Da, 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 da. No, I don't want to climb into the cannon. No, I don't want to climb into the cannon. I'd want to be able to do, like, slap someone from far away. Maybe have it like be extendable, like it's a telescopic tail. I think I know about the mechanically controlled surgical grabber ropes. They could be a sensory organ. They probably would be. What if it had like taste buds on it so you could never let it touch the ground? So instead of it being a tail, it's just like a long, thin tongue. Or a nose. It could have a nose on the end of it, like a snake's tongue. Imagine replacing one boob with those. Prehensile nipple. That doesn't sound very useful. Like, that sounds... Like, it'd be... Unless it's extended. Is it extendable? Can it, like... Can it extend out like a whip? Like a Dr. Octopus style arm. But like the... But, you know, the width of a nip. I'd do that. That'd be useful. You could use that to like carry stuff around. You could use that like if let's say you're carrying in this hand a bag with a sausage roll in it, and this hand coffee. You could use your nipple clamp, whatever. Yeah, you could use your extendable nipple clamp to take the lid off the coffee and then pour like sugar and milk or cream into it. That's a real-world use for the prehensile nipple. When you stiff through your tail, it makes a flute sound. Just think of the musical instruments you could have. You could have tail-based musical instruments that require like all manner of strange maneuvering. I'm chasing down the skeleton ship. If it is a skeleton ship, and I'm not just chasing down a random player. I'm pretty certain it's a skeleton ship. Yeah, it is. Dun 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 dun. Where'd it go? This game would send like a 15th century peasant into like an illness that would last for years. He's got to simultaneously comprehend that this isn't real, while also comprehending, like, trying not to throw up from seasickness. I mean, it's possible, but it might just be that we don't ever look close enough at animals to think like that. You know what I mean? Like, if you put two cats in front of you, it's very rare that you find two cats that look identical. You do occasionally hear, like, see those posts online, and it's like, my cat went missing last week, and today he turned up, so who is this? And it's like, they've got two cats that look identical. But even when they look identical, there's still minor differences. It's like, when I see my cat, I know it's her. You know, I see my cat and I'm like, oh, that's Tiffin. Even though she's got a lot of features about her that are rather typical for black cats. That is like white paws and a white neck. So I think a lot of, like, all animals are very much. I would probably say that that humans are like less diverse than most animals. Oh, look at them go. Look at that. Rapid firing these shells at me. Come here. There we go. I don't know if the skeletons actively repair the ship or not. What's happening? Oh, I think my mast got hit. A single plank of wood, that'll hold the mast together. Shut up, dog. What are you barking about? It's not that bad. It's just some cannon fire. You've seen it. You've heard it all before. Oh, I haven't got any cannonballs on me. They do, Shelby. Okay. I thought they would, considering the fact that sometimes these fights go on for far too long. And it's like they have to be repairing it. Hi, Carl. No need to ask. He's a smooth operator. Where's the water? It sounds like water's coming in from somewhere. Oh, there it is, going down. Da, 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 da. Okay, bring it around. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna. I don't care about what was on that. I'm not too bothered about what was in the in the skeleton ship. I'm more interested in taking out skeleton ships so I could get like commendations. For, what are we called? Titles. I like that I speak English like someone who can't speak English. Hold on. We're going to ram into this at full speed, but, you know. It's going to stop. Yep. Ain't got no balls, shit. Oh, you ain't got no balls, Captain. Drop this. Why not? God, piss off. Stop it. Stop it. Stop, 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 stop. I really like doing this while there's some rather active Reapers about. Okay. There we go. Sometimes you get Reapers and they're not very active. They're just kind of going around. They're flying the Reaper flag, but they're not they're not overly scary. But this server seems to have scary Reapers on it. Oh no, the scariest one's gone. There's that one there though, but he's like doing stuff on Kraken's Fall, so yeah. The scary Reaper seems to have disbanded. No need to ask, he's a smooth criminal. Smooth criminal. I think I repaired the ship completely, didn't I? And here'd be where the problem would be, yeah. It's these little bits around the edge that I always forget, and they do the worst parts. They cause the most problems because they only let in little bits of... Oh, excuse me. They only let in a little bit of water, so it just kind of slowly builds up. Da, 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 da. I like the music of these areas. Right. Although it is a little bit sad that there's only one song, like for all of them. It would be nice if depending on like the zone would change the song for what's inside here, but you know, this is not a bad song. Open that up. Oh, there's a thing here that's useful. Wait! I don't know what's happening to the dog. Like, it can't get injured yet. Pick up that. It can't get in. No, oh, for goodness. Yeah, it still like spends all of its time whimpering. Do I have any? Oh, I do. Oh, musket, but oh, cock. Da-da. Oh, why? Stop it. I'm dying. I'm not good at this game. Give me a crosshair. Probably wouldn't change anything. The crosshair is the middle of the screen, so it's not like it's... The problem is I'm just bad. Go. Eat. There's ammo here. There's always ammo here, which is good. We'll do everything here. What we got? What we got? What we got? That's what I want. That's what I like to see. Wait for it. Shut up. Here, I want this. Where is it? There it is. This. Doesn't my monitor have a crosshair function? No, it doesn't have a crosshair function. I could draw a line from each corner, like crossing in the middle. Does yours actually have a crosshair function, or are you trying to tickle me? Oh shit. I don't go anywhere near the the settings buttons on my computer, on my monitor. Why does it have a crosshair function? What's the point? What, I mean, I can understand kind of like where you'd use it, but so few games do that. Like, if a game doesn't give you a crosshair, it usually means that a crosshair wouldn't work, with exceptions like this. But even with the idea of hardcore gamers, the only games I can then think of people playing like that would be games like Counter-Strike. But if you're not aiming down if you're using the AWP in Counter-Strike and you're not aiming down the scope, then the bullet doesn't come out centrally. So having a crosshair doesn't change anything. It doesn't change the likelihood that it's going to hit. I know of one game where that would be... Well, two, if you include this game. I know of one game where that would be useful, and it's just like a random little indie game. If you're a hardcore gamer and you require a crosshair function, maybe consider doing something else. Well, the game's lagging a little bit. One thing that I was scared about when coming back to this game is one thing that I was scared about when coming back to this game was that I'd heard reports of this game having a bit of a hacker problem. But I've yet to experience that at all. Obviously, there's still plenty of time. Oh. Yeah, it's definitely lagging. You can't think of a thing of it. That's the thing. This game would be a little bit useful because there are things throughout the game. You know, there isn't a crosshair on anything. So it would be useful to at least know where the bullet is coming out of. Of course, you mean the guy 730 knots is hacking. That guy's got a Zumwalt class. Where'd he get that from? The guy is like, oh yeah, I found the battleship Missouri. Okay. Someone's in a submarine. So this doesn't even seem like hacking at this point. How are you doing this? Can you not? Ow, 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 ow. But no, the hacking that I've heard of is people will teleport onto your ship and just drop an explosive barrel. What are you doing? Stop this. There we go. Treasure. I found the treasure, I did. I'm a treasure hunter. Yeah, look at me. Certified treasure hunter. Props on the guy for chewing on a coconut. What? Well, it's not. You know, it can't be that bad. It's probably just, you know, it's probably not too bad for the health. It's not good for the teeth. You'll be fine. I think your health probably will be fine. I don't really know what would happen if you were to eat a coconut, you know, shell and all. Isn't a coconut, like, technically a berry? I'm not taking that. I'm leaving it here. Like, the fact that it's got nut in the name has nothing to do with the fact that it's not a nut. Well, has, you know, it's not a nut, it's a berry. Okay. One of the, wait, did I pick up the key? I mean, I did pick it up, but where did I leave it? Oh, there it is. Cumberry. The linden trees smell of cum. Okay. Treasure chest, my lord. Ghostly treasure chest. Can I interest you in a ghostly treasure chest? Do that. Open that. And let's try and move. See if we can get any of this out without being shot. I like how this game has a very, very simple and almost absent-minded kind of gameplay loop. You know, there's not much to it, you know. You just... You grab treasure, you sell it. You grab treasure, you sell it. Or you grab many treasure and then sell it all at once. But there's something about it that's just kind of... Like tempting. You just can't help yourself. And it's not like, this isn't a free-to-play game, so it's, even though it definitely is going to be using the similar sort of, like, mental tactics that free-to-play games do, they don't really have as much there's not as much purpose for them to do that, you know. Free-to-play games want to keep that kind of thing going so you spend more money. But you can spend money on this game. But it's only for cosmetic items. Like, completely. So like, there's not really any reason to spend money on it. And so it's weird. I just you know, I'm just pondering. I'm pondering nothing. Da, 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 da. Da, da. It's just a fun game. Like I said, it's got a very similar vibe to Outis Life, which is an Arma 3 multiplayer mode, where Outis is the island that it's set on. Well, it's the main island. And that is a game mode where you just do life things. You can go and mine for ore, like iron ore, and then you take that iron to a processing place, and you take the processed iron to a selling place. And that's all you do, on repeat. You can choose to play as a police officer, or a paramedic, or a member of the roadside recovery group, like the RAC, the AA. You can choose to be a rebel. You can be a villain. You can be a bit villainous. Or you could just do what I did, which was just run around, and I used to be a salt miner. That was just what I did. I'd load up Outis Life. I would go to the salt flats just outside of Sofia. This is long before it was now. The salt mines have moved. I'd go to the salt flats. Just outside Sofia. I'd grab my salt. Go away. I'd I'd mine my salt. I'd then take it, process it, then sell it, and then just rinse and repeat. and I could do that about 4 times per server restart. And eventually, and the whole point I had there was I wanted to earn enough money to be able to get the cooler, the cool thing that I wanted to get the cool like truck that would mine salt for you. You were also a salt miner. Was this back when it was outside of, wait, the fuck? What's going on? Stop that. What's it doing? Was this also when it was still outside of Sophia? Oh, mostly on Tanoa. I know I spent very little time on Tanoa. Tanoa? I hardly knew her. I mostly just wander around there in like. Sometimes I play. I've tried playing Anti-Stasi on there. It was robbed at the salt mine. You argue with the guys until they only took your liver and left you alone. Was that a possibility? That was not something wasn't something you could do on the online. When I played it, it was so long ago that it was very, very basic. Like incredibly basic. There was nothing like that on the one that I played. My friend usually played as a member of the police force. But like I never got up for anything. I tried to avoid people as best I could. Like I do just all the time. I tried to avoid people as best I could. And I would just like I said, I just do my salt runs. Because it was profitable. Like each time the server restarted, the value of items would change. But it was never so much that it really changed what I would do, you know. Eventually I switched to doing heroin, but that was significantly more dangerous. The big helmet. Yeah, I love the helmet. I used to love getting those. I was always really excited to get the massive helmets. I always called it helmet. The more I look, I don't know why. It's just what but like, whenever I look at it, I remember just like my friend calling it a helmet one time, and then I eventually looked at the word and I was like, there's not another E in there. Why are we calling it a helmet? But it's stuck, and now I refuse to call it anything else. And I assume that's probably not too far off how you'd pronounce it, really. First time you took it out on a cocaine run while he was processing, another guy came up to you, started chatting with you. It turns out he was the most wanted dude on the server, and 2 minutes later there was a massive police raid where you got busted. He was trying to take you down with him. You're like, look at this schmuck. Doing the thing is, playing Outlast Life is just so... It's mentally taxing. It might be, obviously, depending on the person, it's different, I know. But what I mean, I don't mean that on in specifically a social anxiety way. It's the people are just so whiny. I know I've mentioned it in the past. Am I saying scanline? So I think I'm just going in blind. The people in it are so whiny. And obviously, it also depends on the server you're on. But I remember doing a heroin run one time, and these guys ambushed me as I can't remember where I was, but anyway, they ambushed me, and yoinked my truck full of it, and I like they were doing it was the engagement had happened. It was started. They had stole my truck of heroin, and I was like, I want that. I want it back. There's a lot of money in there. And so like I chased after him. I chased after him and eventually found him, caught up with him outside the dealer, and I shot him in the back of the head like 7 times. And he immediately just went, "Oh, you can't do that. That was fucking RDM." And it's like, "What RDM my arsehole? You just stole my truck of heroin from me." And they forced me into the TeamSpeak to give them their money back. And I'm like, "What's the point? What's the point of this if you're just going to be like, oh, you know, I have the safety of the moderators because I could just say you shot me in the back of the head for no reason." The officer asked, "Got any drugs?" And I was like, "Yeah, a truckload." Have the English Midlands become so destitute that young pretty boys like me have to resort to drug running? Well, it's no, I don't have to, but you know, I've got a knack for it, haven't I? I once got a maximum fine of 120k for having a lockpick in inventory. That's the thing, it depends on the people, of course. But it's the fact that you're always rolling the dice that the people you're going to be playing with are going to be cool. I've just sort of, it just kind of put me off it. And it put me off RP as a whole. Just people complaining about just, like, nothing. The police have never been it was never a problem for me when I was playing it. It was always just the other players. The cop did a reverse bribe on you. You also find that like a number of the servers are just like completely dead. I remember a lot of the time you'd end up in a server where just the game was, there was people playing, but the server was dead, you know. Which is like, I'm not complaining necessarily that I'm not complaining that people wouldn't talk to me because I didn't want to talk to them in the first place, but it's just like you'd look at the players online and there'd be no police officers, there'd be no paramedics, there'd be no anyone, you know. It would just be people doing whatever. And it's like, I'm perfectly content just being like a copper runner, just going to the copper mine, getting copper, processing it, selling it. I'm fine doing that for 4 hours to gain pennies for no reason, like virtual coins that can't even buy me anything good. I'm fine doing that. I just like the knowledge that other things are happening, you know. I just like to think, oh, there's things happening around me, even if there isn't. It's a brigantine or something over there. That's the thing. That's why I stopped playing it. As I was saying, is the people that RPers are just the most whiny people ever, and they just immediately claim that they've got footage of it. They don't even waste a breath. They do not waste a breath before telling you that they have recorded it or that they've shadow played it or whatever. And it's like, chill out. You shot me first. What? Like I was saying with my heroin run that one time, the guy stole my shit. Probably 2 minutes had passed since he did it, and because that was long enough for the period for a peace period, it was like, no, you can't do that. Get to fuck. Yeah, you do. You need a dash cam. Why can't you do it? Because they have stupid rules in place. Rules that, at face value, do kind of make sense, but really really limit what it is that you're actually capable of doing, you know? Because obviously they don't want people coming into a roleplay server where the rules, where there isn't a RDM rule. So the point is that you have to be like, okay, how do we stop people from RDMing? Well, we're going to have to make it so that you have to engage and you have to initiate combat. Or you have to be like, listen, if you don't do what I'm going to say, I will kill you. And so you have to, they don't want you to just be able to shoot someone in the back of the head, because then it's like, well, they couldn't, because then everyone would just come into the server and it just turned to a TD, it just turn to a deathmatch server. RDM is random deathmatch. It's just the general term for just killing someone for no reason. It's generally considered something you don't do, because it's like, you know, that's the thing. That's the thing, is that if you are in a situation where you are doing stuff, so if I was, let's say, it obviously it depends on the server, but if let's actually no, I'll say the example that I had. Sport. I'll say the example of the thing again is that I had a truck full of stuff. Someone stole that truck from me by saying, get out the car or we'll shoot you. So I got out the car and they didn't shoot me. Actually, no, the combat had already started, I think, when they, you know, it was initiated that they were a threat to me. Yeah, it has been initiated. They yoinked my truck. They may have actually, I think they may have just nicked it while I wasn't looking. I think they may have just got in the truck and driven off when I wasn't looking. So they've already established that they are a threat to me. They're a villain. They're a villainous entity in this interaction. I then found them at the trader where they were selling my stuff that I had mined. Well, harvested. It was heroin. To which I, to get my stuff back against the villain who had stolen from me, shot him in the back of the head. You know, which I think is a perfectly valid thing to do in that situation. I shouldn't have to go up to him and re-engage. Because he's already shown his intent. His intent is to steal from me, and so my intent is to get that stuff back. But no, they went, you can't do that because you didn't initiate, because it's been like 35 seconds since your last time we initiated. And so it just kind of, I understand why they do it, but it's the fact that, to be fair, the rules aren't necessarily all that bad. What's that? The rules aren't necessarily all that bad. The problems are the fact that people use them as an excuse to be a whiny little cock. Yeah. They're not rules, they're guidelines. It's like if someone is being, you know, is going out of their way to just run around and kill people, yeah, get rid of them. But if you're being like a rebel, which is one of the factions, one of the jobs, but one of the things you can do is you can be a rebel. If you're doing that, well then, I should be allowed to shoot you, you know? I imagine, for the most part, I would imagine being a moderator for one of those servers is ass. There should be an outlaw mechanic. Well, you can be an outlaw, but you still have to follow those rules. You still have to follow the engagement mechanics, rules. That's the thing. Even if you want to be there are all manner of things that you can't do. So like, I'm trying to think of some of the like the stupidest ones, really. Like, you're not allowed to shoot hostages and hostage negotiate. Well, you're allowed to shoot hostages, but you're not allowed to. You're not allowed to be crazy. You know, everything has to be within a margin of safety, so that it feels fair for everyone. Like, if you're a rebel group and you like take control of like an area, you have to announce to the police that you're doing that. You know, you're not allowed. You're. There are something like, obviously it's meant to be a roleplay server, so certain things it's fine. Like, if you're breaking the, if you're driving recklessly, there's a difference between roleplay rules and like actual rules. The roleplay rules are like the laws. It's like drive on the left hand side, don't go above 40 miles an hour, that kind of thing. That's when the police get involved. It's the moderators. Hostage are annoying when you're the hostage because you're technically not allowed to log off even when the negotiations last 2 hours. Yeah, I think I was a hostage once. I had one guy come up to me. Me and my friend were playing, and a guy like tried to sneak up to me, sneak up to us to use us as hostages. And I saw him and shot him in the head. But he wasn't a dick. He wasn't like annoying. But the best part about that is that we were actually near the town he was going to use as a hostage in, and so we were mining whatever it is we were doing. Some guy snuck up on us. I shot him and then revived him. He got revived because, just the way the game works. And I don't think I revived him. I think a paramedic revived him. And so he got revived. And then even after I had shot him and clearly outed him for trying to steal us, trying to secrete us away, he was like, "Do you want to be my hostages?" And we're like, "No, you lost this. You lost this. Go away." And then it was like 15 minutes later, it was dark at the time. It was like midnight. It was really, really dark, or it became dark. I can't remember what time of the day it was, but I remember looking over to the town where he drove to and seeing the whole town lit up in sirens. Like, he wanted to use us as hostages for his bank robbery, couldn't get any hostages, but then still went ahead with the robbery anyway. You're also technically not allowed to go near your body if you die. You've got to wait like 20 minutes, but that makes sense. That's a roleplay rule. But and if no one sees you die, like if you die because you crash into a tree, no one's gonna know. So but yeah, that being the actual thing was the idea is fun. It's just the execution can be a little bit tedious. Keeping a hostage for 72 hours or he would die IRL. So would die IRL. This is my Sword Art Online situation, but it's a hostage in Arma 3. I remember getting a helicopter on the server that I originally played. I played this a very long time ago. It was very, very basic. There's so many more systems in Arma 3 in Outis Live now. Wait, the policeman disconnect? See, that's the kind of thing that's funny, but I'm almost certain that would have been a bannable offense. Is that you stole some guy's helicopter and flew off with it? I'm almost certain. Yeah, there's the thing, and it's like, what? Just like that shouldn't be a bannable offense. That's an RP. You've done something wrong. To prison with you. I think I once got put in prison. Prison was funny because it was just an island that you just ran around. I don't know if that's still the same thing, but originally it was. So, yeah, we mentioned number 3 in your appeared, SoT. Yes, I did, Maya. I named it Bort. Because I was thinking of the, obviously the Simpsons thing, where Bart's like, Bort? Who's called Bort? And everyone around him is like, oh, it's me. I'm Bort. Come along, Bort. Are you talking to me? Bort. Da, da, da. The thing is with Outlast Life is that it has to be something that what the fuck? Oh, it's there. With Outlast Life, it has to be something. You have to have a dedicated and active community. The moment that the community starts dying, people would start leaving. Like the moment that people even start noticing it's dying. I can't aim. I just can't kill it. It's not that I can't aim. Where's it gone? Oh, there it is. Oh, a dog. Oh. I don't know why they added that into the game, but I'm really glad they did. It's so stupid. Yeah, there is, Siggy. And you also, I don't know if it's still the same, but you had to apply to enter it. Or at least like maybe an official server for it. I remember you had to like submit an application where you had to like talk about your previous experiences as playing RP, as playing Arma 3 RP, and like what your intentions are with the server. So you got Skype installed. You probably can uninstall it. I think we should switch to Skype. We should go back to using Skype. Skype was like Skype was peak. So it is so. I remember wanting to try Outlast Life RP. I think it might have just been Armor RP or something. I remember I wanted to try that back in the day, but I didn't actually get rid of I need the cannon because there's something coming. I wanted to try it back in the day, but I never got in. I applied to get in, but it just didn't let me in. So I was like, I don't care that much. Yeah, it is. The Megalodon. I think they've done like a shadow nerf to the Megalodon in this game. Oh yeah, no, the fact that you use TeamSpeak is horrible. I can understand why they do it, because a lot of the like mods that they use that. A lot of the like those radio mods use TeamSpeak. So I get why they use it. I just hate it. Just Megatron. That's why I've never done anything outside of just playing with my friend on Arma 3. Shrouded what are you on about? Shelby? What's a shrouded ghost? What did I say to trigger that? Or what was said to trigger that? What flag did I trigger to get you to say to speak to me? I don't think I've ever it's the rarest type of Meg. Ah, okay. I wouldn't know. I didn't even know there were different types. I mostly just outrun them. And that's what I was saying. I think I feel like they did a shadow nerf to the Meg by having it so that it does eventually disappear. It stops following you. I feel like when I played it back in last summer, the Meg just never left me alone. It's the same with skeleton ships, but now they kind of just They only chase you a little bit and then go. Leg back? Where are you? Here it is. Thought I heard another one then. But yeah, no, I definitely would like to play like those sort of Arma 3 roleplay servers a bit, but they're just so inconsistent. Megas don't attack anymore. Ah, so that's why I've not been like having problems with them. What's the point of them then? I've also noticed the lack of Kraken. Does the Kraken not show up anymore? I'm fine with them. I'm fine with them, like, you know. I'm fine with them being like a little bit like nerfed. But what's the point? I'm glad that they're not attacking, because you know, it just makes sailing around a whole lot easier. But what is the point? You know, why are they here now? Play 7/7 J-Stock, the most peaceful Arma server in existence. You know, I've only got Kraken 3 times in 24 hours. The Kraken is... I hated it. Like, I know, I remember getting hit a number of times when I, like, when I was streaming it last year. I remember being chased by someone and like, I sailed into the Kraken on purpose to try and get it to attack us, and all that they did was just wait for me. they wait for the Kraken to grab hold of me, and then just started to wail on me and the Kraken at the same time. Although they took me out and then the Kraken went against them. I think they actually survived that encounter. Unless, like, the Kraken was a limited time event that I just happened to be playing during. I am just sailing, by the way. I haven't had a destination or a goal for the past over an hour. I've just been sailing around. How do you kill the Meg then? If it doesn't actively attack you, how do you actually kill it? Or do you just have to keep? Do you just go around in a circle so it doesn't you don't go out of its range? They got rid of the Kraken because it was too hot. It's too hot for TV. You have a 20% chance to get Krakened. What? How frequently? Like every frame? What? What's that? Every frame I have a 20% chance to get Krakened. Da, da, da. Yeah, look at it. It was trying to take a bite out of me there, but then realised that it'd been programmed not to. Every time, for whatever reason, these past couple of times that I've turned around like this, I've seen my own ship appear on the OBS on my other monitor and thought I was turning around and seeing a different ship next to me. You know, you disgust me. Alright, I wanted to circle around to see if I could get the Meg to attack me, but it Not attack me, but stay around. But it's just kind of gone. Da 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 da. Get it. Get it. I don't know where it's gone. Oh, there it is. It's a slippery bugger. Oh. They also add scattershot to this game. I feel like that's new to me. Hup. Oh. It's nice that they're still doing stuff with this game. This is a game that they have to they oh, excuse me. This is a game that they do have to continually update, or else it will die. Like, the moment that they stop updating this game is the moment that no one will play it anymore. I mean, people will still want to play it, but I mean that, you know, they have to remind people that the game still exists. Oh, look at that. Sniped. Didn't look like it hit anywhere near him, but, you know. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. It's probably gonna leave me alone soon. Don't fall off. Yeah, look at it. It's not even chasing me anymore. The coward. Shut up. Shut up, you stupid dog. I wish there was, like, I could hear him fall into the water, but for whatever reason it doesn't. It just disappears out of your hand if you're trying to throw it overboard. There he is. You annoying little thing. You scallywag. Yeah, sit there. I like this design for the dog, but unfortunately, man up. I don't like the fact that it's got a big open chest. I don't like that its torso is hollow. I wish it had, I like the fact that, like, it's got its ears and, like, paws are on fire, and its tail is, but I don't like the fact that I can see inside its chest and into its torso. I'm gonna get hit by fire here. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. These oh. These volcanoes have remarkable accuracy. Oh, the ship's on fire. Okay, there we go. I noticed it last night as I was sailing around this area, but these, like, little embers that fall out the sky when, like, the sea is calm and you're just kind of sat around It's unfortunate that you can only, it's only really something you get to experience when the volcano is active. But those little embers that fall out the sky, they do like gently land and go out with a hissing sound on the deck, which I just think is really nice. It's just a nice little touch. That player looks like it. It is. Ah, it's the Man of War. That was very... It's the sea of it's a thieving sea. Some of those rocks that come out of there are like bigger than others, and I swear that the larger ones would decimate my ship if they hit. Have I murdered anyone yet? No. I've been actively avoiding most players. Like that there, which I think might be coming after me. I'll be completely honest. But I have no chance against the galleon. Oh yeah, dog. Fort. Yeah. Fort. His balls are no longer intact. Oh, is that another player there? Other player off the port bow. Actually, is the port side that time. Da dun da da dun da da dun da 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 da. What have I got on board? Anything important? No. No, but he doesn't deserve it. Look, he's just doing stuff. What's he doing? Oh, he's got the pride flag as well. It'd be a hate crime if I attacked him. Duh. Okay, I'm going the right way. I say the right way, just away. Can I fire this? Can I fire the dog at him? Oh yeah. I'm ignoring that. Oh, you got back here quick. Where's the Meg? I'm no longer scared of the Meg now that I've been told that it doesn't hurt me. Unless that was just Shelby trying to psych me out and get me to let my guard down around it. Da ba da 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 da. Shelby's villainous. What's that noise? Oh, I assume it's that guy over there shooting at things on the island. Shelby's up to something. Shelby's up to his old tricks again. Sorry, my inner Midlander came out there and I said ode instead of old. What I got in here? Anything useful? Fireworks and a cooked fish. Don't mind if I do. Eh. Firework, eh? No, I don't want to climb in. Great, a Kraken firework. That summons the Kraken. That was a lie. Send the flare out, why not? I kind of hoped, I didn't really want to have to fight the Kraken, but I kind of hoped that it would. What's going on over there? Why are they're firing their own flares at me? I was like watching. Oh, Cock Island! Da 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 da. that expertly dodged. Oh, they've added. I think they've. I think this is new. They've added fog to the game as well since the last time I've played, and that is terrifying because you really cannot see anything until it's right up in front of you. Like I was the first time that I was sailing through it. There's nothing that's been conquered on it because the lights are off. The first time I was sailing through it, I was like standing on whatever that is, just sort of taking in because it looked really nice. The fact that it was really foggy and like you couldn't see anywhere. It was really nice. It was rather atmospheric. But I was stood here, and then out the mist, I saw slowly creep a massive boulder, and I had to sprint back to the back to the helm. I bet that's your real name, innit, Misferic? And you're speaking like Gollum, or like some anime character that speaks in a third person. I don't necessarily mind doing. I don't necessarily mind like fighting other people if I'm against like, you know, someone who is of comparable. Like skill. That means not fighting against the galleon, not fighting against the next one down, and preferably fighting against only people on sloops that are a single person. But it's usually quite hard to tell if they've got more than one person until you're actively fighting them, at which point it's too late. And at that point you're like, great, now I just have to lose. Unless they're really bad, but if they're in a captain's ship, then the likelihood is that they're not. I think that's an actual recording of fireworks. The sound effect, not the visual effect. That wasn't just an MP4 of fireworks going off. I mean, it kind of was, but you get the idea. Alright, they're bought. Yeah, get back in there. I'd say the biggest problem with this game is how big the file is. The game file is massive. And like, sure, I get that games aren't what they used to be, but like, what about, like, there's not that much going on in this game. In terms of, you know, it's not expansive. Well, it kind of is. And I mean on a data front, not like in-game. You know, Daggerfall was expansive in-game, but the actual file was like 4 kilobytes. But that's cheating, because that's a game from ages ago, and also the world is procedurally generated, so it doesn't really count. You can't really count a game that's procedurally generated. It's just cheating. What's going on up here? Huh? What can I see? I see waves in the distance. Oh, look, we're entering fog. Fog ho! That's what people called me back in college. I'd leap out of the fog and say, "Suck your dick, sir." I'd never see it coming. Anything for the weekend, sir? Yeah, I was talking to my hairdresser about like back in like the 80s or whenever it was, the 80s or 90s. people would come in like for their hairdress for like to get a haircut at the end of the week, and the hairdressers would be like, they was like, oh, you know, anything for the weekend. And what that meant is like, do you want any condoms? And the hairdressers would just sell them, because people would come in to like get like an end of the week snip, because they're going out. They're going out like, you know, hoping to get lucky in the on the weekend. And it's like, anything for the weekend, sir? To which I love that. I love the fact that I love the idea of going up to someone who comes into your shop and go, anything for the weekend? Oh, the fog's gone. I wanted more fog. Shut up. Anything for the weekend? Okay. Is that a real person? I think it might be. Look at my sea legs. My sea legs are impressive if I can stay on this while jumping. There's a rock there. I think it might have been this rock specifically that I crashed into when it was foggy. Although that's quite the claim, because all rocks look the same. My hairdresser, when I go in to see him, he offers me like alcohol and coffee. He said, do you want coffee? Do you want a bottle of beer or whatever? I'm like, no, I don't want either of those things. He's got like a little fridge full of alcohol, and it's like, do you want it? I wouldn't be surprised. He walks in. I walk in and he's holding a crack pipe out, arm stretched. It turns out when you see crackheads with no hair, that's not because they pull it out or it falls out. That's because they go to hairdressers that are also smoking crack, and that's the kind of haircut they get. So I buy a crack pipe off of Wish and see if I get it. I remember Cold Ones did that, and loads of them got through, but like a sizable amount of them did get stopped at the border. And I'd be terrified of the idea of buying something off of like Wish or Alibaba that is like something that would get stopped at the border, because it's like, what if I like jokingly buy a crack pipe and then go to prison for buying crack pipes? Duh. I like that I genuinely have not done anything for the past hour. I have just been sailing around in one big circle. Where am I? I'm there. Look, I've just been meandering around. just going nowhere. I'm going nowhere and gaining nothing. Anything for the weekend, sir? I'm not into. The thing is, I like doing the PvE stuff. It's fun. Well, fun is a strong word, but it's like it's nothing. It's just brain off stuff. I tried playing with the. This game has a single player mode now. Well, co-op. Single player and co-op, but it's just not the same. You know, like I always kind of wanted to be able to just sail around on my own without having to worry about other people coming to attack me. But it just isn't the same. Like that, even if the chances of me getting attacked isn't actually that high when playing online, It's that little tiny bit of danger that does make it enjoyable. And they nerf all the rewards in the single player one. So you don't actually get anything good if you play a chest that is worth like 500 in this server is only worth like 50 in the co-op server. And so it's kind of like, well, what's the point of doing that? Maybe it's fine for doing tall tales and the more story-based things. But it's still kind of like, why would I play this? It just didn't, that tiny bit of danger just, it does it all for me. Even though I don't like it, it just didn't feel right. It didn't feel right to be sailing around and have it be so easy. Even if they are all my enemies, I like to be able to think that I like knowing that there is someone else just sailing around out there. And like having to check the horizon whenever you're doing something is something that I kind of enjoy. Like obviously you can still check the horizon in the co-op mode, but it's not the same really if you know that there's not going to be anything on the horizon. I don't mind fighting skeleton ships though. That's fine. Like I said, it gets a bit difficult. They can be a little bit unfair, it feels like at times, but I read somewhere, I was looking up like how to get good at the combat in this at one point, or like how to enjoy PvP, and one of the things that people, one of the ways that someone mentioned was just to actively go out and seek fights with people, which might sound obvious, but the point being is that you end up getting a little bit too attached to your ship as you're sailing around, and so the idea of having to fight other people means that your ship's going to get damaged, and you're going to have to deal with that, and it's going to sink, and that's just a bit of a nuisance. And so you kind of end up building up a little bit of a sinking anxiety, which is weird. And they were like, yeah, if you just take part in, like, if you just go and try and see... Oh, piss, I've fallen overboard. Oh, no. Ugh. Man overboard. Me lord, I've fallen overboard. If you just kind of, like, seek out combat, then you kind of just build up a tolerance to having your ship damaged and go, never mind. Like I said, I don't actually mind combat. I don't mind combat if I don't mind it as much if I don't have anything on board. If my ship is empty and I'm just sailing around, like kind of like this right now, I don't mind. I don't necessarily mind someone attacking me or being attacked, because it's like I've got nothing to lose and they've got nothing to gain. I'm not even flying an emissary flag, so they don't really gain it. Da 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 da. Where's the dog? There you are. I put him there. Oh, I can. Also put him here. Will never not be fun. I did actually have a goal for this stream. My goal was to do Order of Souls things, and I did that for like the first like 40 minutes and then stopped. Because the server was full of scary Reapers and I didn't want to be flying an emissary flag. The Reaper flag, can the Reaper flag, people say it like flying the Reaper flag, do they eventually like get the ability to see people who are emissaries of other companies? I feel like I saw that a while ago, yeah. That if you do get your Reaper flag to a high enough level, then you get to see the emissaries. I feel like it should be the other way around. I think you should get punished for attack. No, there'd be no way to balance that. It's like if I don't really like, I just don't ever really fly an emissary flag if there's a Reaper around, because it's like they're gonna beeline it for me, aren't they? I'm not actively saving up for anything right now, so it's not like I need the gold. Oh. Sometimes just going on little adventures and picking up sticks is all you need. It's like, it's scary. It's scary to see a max level Reaper. I haven't seen, to be fair, like, in defense of that, I haven't seen that many of them. Like, there was a max level, there was 2 Reapers on earlier on. There was 2 Reapers on earlier. One of them did get to max level. But there haven't been that many. Oh. I'm just going off the map here, aren't I? There doesn't seem to be a huge amount of them around. Which I'm happy for, because I don't like them. I get it. I'm not saying that they shouldn't be allowed to do Reaper things. I just don't like them. And every time I think about doing Reaper things, I just feel bad. I just end up feeling sad. And like, I'm like, oh, this person's probably spent ages, like, gathering all this loot up. Or, like, sailing to wherever it is that he is. Like, it would just be wrong of me to, you know. It just wouldn't be right. I don't know if that's, like, normal. A normal thing to feel, especially in a game like this. It also comes, I think it also is a little bit of like the fear that Arma 3 servers put into me, and like other servers, like other RP servers put into me, is that I'm scared of getting into trouble. It's like this game, there's nothing, no one's gonna get, well, people will get annoyed at me if I, can you not, please? People will get annoyed at me if I go out of my way just to ruin someone's day, but it's not against the rules. So it's like, you don't get in trouble, you just piss them off, which is the goal, which is like the active goal of being a Reaper. But I still feel like someone's going to tell me off, you know what I mean? I feel like they're going to start screaming that they're going to call the moderator. Who stole your name in Wizard 101? Why are you trying Wizard 101? Isn't that a dead MMORPG? Wasn't that dead on arrival, more than anything? Are you sure you didn't steal your name in Wizard 101? Go back to playing Black Desert or whatever. Study for next year's exams. I don't know. Ba 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 da 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 da. Black Desert already bored you. Good. Shit. I got it very early on. I did. Is that a chest I can pick up? No, I didn't. I got it very early on. I actually really liked Black Desert when I first got it. I liked being a merchant, but I just noticed that being a merchant in that game meant nothing. It was cool. It was a cool concept because I love. There's a reason why I play. Why I'm mostly doing gold hoarder stuff in this. It's because I just like making gold, and being a merchant in that game was well fun. But what I mean when I say fun is that all you do is eventually if you progress the story long enough, or the main campaign, you'd get a horse. And then eventually after that, you would get a, eventually after, oh no, I don't care about that. You'd get a, actually, you wouldn't even have to progress the story to get the next thing, but then you'd get a cart that you'd put that you'd attach to your horse. And then you would be like, you go to the trading post, and you would look, and it'd be like, okay, so here, I can buy these for money, and then I can then look at where I can sell it. And so you'd go and be like, here I can buy it for 10 gold. They're selling it for 15 over there, and that's what you'd do. But you didn't have to really walk anywhere. You could just put like a marker on the town you wanted to go to and press the auto run key, and it would take you there. And so there was no reason to really play, but I enjoyed doing that anyway. I remember doing that for ages, but like Black Desert just had a lot of annoying little things about it. So like, money had weight. You had to worry about the fact that your money had weight, and all the different, like, each town or each major city had a bank, like a bank to store stuff in. But if you couldn't like do anything instantly, so if you had an item in a bank in a different city, you had to either go to that city and get it yourself, or you had to pay gold to have it transported to you. Like I said, gold had weight, so you could have gold banks that were just, you'd have banks that were just full of gold. A lot of little things that I liked in theory, but in practice, wasn't too interesting. I liked the combat as well when I first started playing it, but eventually the combat just got a little bit tedious, because as cool as it is to have like a combo system in those sort of games, I do still just much prefer the World of Warcraft system, where you just have a hotbar and you press the buttons, because then you don't really forget, because you don't forget the combos. If you stop playing Black Desert for any longer than 5 minutes, you forget the combos, and it's like, how do I even play this game anymore? Also, you know, the fact that in Black Desert your bank is shared, your bank is account bound, and so if you come back to it after a while, you've got banks that are just full. It just, you know what? I don't think I like Black Desert. The more I'm thinking about it, I was thinking I kind of remember liking it, but the more I'm thinking about it, the more I think I know I didn't like it. Looked nice though at the time. Had the render distance of about 4 meters when I first played it, but looked nice. Those 4 meters were very nice. Play New World instead. There you go. That's another MMO you can try. Everyone's favorite New World by everyone's favorite man, Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos personally worked on every single copy of that game. To be fair, all that any new MMORPG that comes out, all it manages to do is prove that World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy XIV cannot be beaten. Fuck off. Can't walk through the wall. You may be a phantom, but that's cheating. Oops. Oh. Stop. Where's he gone? stuff hiding? Drop down that. Drop that down there. Try and lower the guy down here, because then I can fight him next to the door. I don't have to carry the don't have to carry the key all the way down here. Come on. Come on, die. There we go. Grab that. Put it in there. Open here. Efficiency. That's my middle name. Endless Efficiency Bread. Some people just call me Endless Efficiency and they get the wrong idea. They think I'm a engineering channel. That's why you never forget to add to call me by my full name. It's rather warm in my room, so this chocolate orange is... It's like biting into mud. But mud that doesn't have rocks in it. It's 26 degrees in my room. If it's already 26 degrees, I am not looking forward to the summer. Is my window open? Yeah, it is. Yep. Open that. Open that. Never mind. Didn't open that. That's fine. Didn't want to open it anyway. Da, 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 da. Did I not have... I didn't have anything in my hand there, did I? Silly cat face. That was another sort. That's another thing from Weeble stuff. I know I last mentioned Weeble stuff like 4 weeks ago, so the fact that I immediately just tried to continue a sentence that I didn't start... tried to continue a sentence that I started like a month ago. It's not important. There's a song called Catface. I only know of one of them, but I think there might have been a couple. What's this? Captain's chest? Captain's log. I am very lonely. I've been in space for 14 days, and I long for the touch of a woman. I was longing for that long before I came into space, but I don't know why, but I thought being in space would allow me to feel it. And turns out I was wrong. What? If my ship's gonna get taken out, I want to at least grab some gold while I'm here. Make it a little bit worth it. Dog? Come on, get off. Shut up. Don't want the ornate, whatever that said. I don't know what it said. Sometimes I do kind of wonder if it's worth me picking up those little things, because they're not actually worth anything. The problem having this game is the progression. What? The fact there isn't any. Is that the problem? Why forever would that be a problem? I know what you mean. I think that's why I imagine a lot of people go through phases with this game where they're like, oh, this is fun. And they play it for a little bit and then they don't progress because there isn't any progression, and then they just kind of move on. I don't really know like what they expected you to do, other than obviously pirate things. They expect you to do pirate things, but I don't really know what the why. I think it is just they go on. I think it just plays on that money making like the money making part of your brain. You know, the part of your brain that really likes like cookie clicker and things because it makes the number go up. I think that's what this is all this game is. This game is just a, I like making money. Let's do that however I see fit. And it looks good in the same way. At the same time, sorry. Yep. That's a very nice like quality of life change that they did. They didn't have to do that, but it's very nice that they did. It's a very old change now, but the fact that you don't have to take it off the hook anymore. You can just spam it. Is that a change that you haven't experienced, Visceric? You no longer have to take it off the hook. It just puts it straight down. If it's an item that can be put on the ship, if it's like a treasure item, or like a box, it'll pick it up for you. But if it's one of the it's like a quest item, like a quest giving, like a jar, like a bottle. If there's a bottle with a thing in it, then that stays on the. You have to pick that up yourself, or else you just drop it in the ocean. But yeah, that was a change that I think that change may have happened like around the time that I started playing, because I have a brief recollection of playing when you still had to pull it off, and it was annoying. Like, it's not the end of the world. It's just a minor annoyance, but it's still something that you had to do. It's like, let's plunder outpost. It's not. That's not it. Just over there somewhere. I am pretty good at pulling things off. That is true. After all that, I spent so much time like building up my skills, and they fucking got rid of it. Hello, Smithers. You're really good at turning me on. I hope one day someone does that with my voice. Not in like a weird AI way, using me as a a molester, but just in a a silly way. Da 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 da. Ugh, chocolate orange is like mostly liquid now. Oh, I thought that was a staff. I would have gone for it if I thought it was something else. Those staffs are like the most useless item in the game. I'm sure of it. Da, da. It's been a rather calm stream, hasn't it? I haven't got up to anything crazy. No screaming or shouting. Just sailing around, listening to the sounds of the ocean, and shooting a dog out of a cannon. Ripped my shirt off with my bare hands. No, I'm not angry. I'm not angry enough. I would, but A, I'm not angry enough, and two, it would be embarrassing because I'm not strong enough. I need to be a lot stronger before I become capable of ripping my shirt off. Maybe I should get some tearaway pants. But the American use of the word, not British. What's that? Oh, waterfall. Get some practice in. you think that's those like machines that like you're at the gym where they pull it like that? Do you think that's training the muscles that you need to rip your shirt off? I want to get big enough and buff enough so I could buy really small t-shirts so I can flex my shirt off when I need to show off. Not enough people are doing that. You know, not enough people are flexing their shirt off nowadays. A man without a neck staring you is so scary. I used to go to school with a kid that didn't have a neck. It's not even a joke. It was. Can you shut up? Welcome, Ruby. Or Hector. Or Ruby Hector. There was a kid. I don't know what was wrong with him, but he didn't have a neck. He was a couple years below us, so I never interacted with him. You just see him walking around in his little necklace ways. Oh, don't jump that way. You don't go to the gym, so you assume that's what they're there for. Well, I would like to assume that the people that who go to gyms, have to take 2 pairs of clothing, one, constantly. So they go there, they flex their muscles to get out of their clothing. They put on their gym clothing, and then they go home. Well, after working out, obviously. Bought. I put fucking bloom on my dog. Can't have shit at Rareware. Wait, I think Rareware is also Rare. I think Rareware did rename to Rare. I think that's the same company. Give me Banjo 3. I don't want to dock with this island. No docking. No docking in chat. What's the fucking point of docking? What do men get out of docking? I could try it. See what it's like. There has to be something to it, or else it wouldn't be a term, you know. I just don't really see, unless can you not? Unless it's one circumcised guy and one uncircumcised guy, and they fuck the end of the penis. That might make more sense, but there's not really, unless you've got a scarily long foreskin. But I don't think many people do, unless you're using an extender. Oh, there's a guy there. I wonder if he's going to come and attack me. If he comes and attacks me and I sink, I want you to know that I'm thinking of ending the stream soon. And so if he sinks me, I'm not rage quitting. I'm leaving because I'm getting to the end of the stream. Try to assume things about your penis. Well, you know, maybe don't have a you know, a long foreskin. A foreskin like the plastic around a pepperami. My eventual rage quit. You got to cover all bases. Okay, shut up. I don't want people to think that I don't want people to think I'm a quitter. Have you named your ship, sir? Is it going to tell me what you've named it? Go on. Maybe it's not his own ship. Maybe it's a chartered ship. No, wait, no, that's just I'm entering Port Merrick. Never mind. You can tell a lot about whether someone's dangerous by the name of their ship. You know, if you see my ship, hold on, I'll show you. I'll tell you the name of my ship in a sec once I'm like in dock. You know, if you see my ship, if you see the HMS Chicken Tickler on the horizon, you're probably not going to be too scared of it, you know. But if you see a ship on the horizon that's called Daddy's Daycare, you're probably gonna go, I'll probably avoid that ship. You know. Oh, where is it? There it is. Oh, I never found a chicken to put in that box. Never mind. Ship to Wonder XXX. It's my new gamer tag. Oh. There we go. Like this. Gold for days, but less than actual gold for days because I'm not an emissary, but, you know. It's fine. I was too busy doing other things, including not paying attention to the game. This game's progression also the way this game progresses is like you get gold to be able to get cosmetics, but that kind of breaks down if you don't like the look of any of the cosmetics, like I do. There's not really anything I like that much. There's a couple that I kind of want, but nothing that I look at and I'm like, this is amazing. Look how cool it looks. Here's a bit of a there's a bit of a flaw in the system. Is that another player? Yeah, it is. Oh, it's the gay guy from earlier, or at least the the gay allegiance. Maybe. Yeah. I think that was similar to that. The one that I considered attacking because they looked vulnerable, but then I noticed it would probably be a hate crime. All right, let me did I drop anchor? Yeah, I did. All right, change of plan. Let's my plan here is that here, that's there, that's oh actually, hold on. No, we can do that in a second. Grab this. I'm just gonna empty everything out of the ship and put it on the dock so that anyone who spawns in next can have a head start. Yeah. Have some fireworks. Oh no, they can't have fireworks. Sorry, no fireworks for you. Alright. I think I might sell those 2 cooked fish actually, because then I can get just a couple more points towards the Call of the Hunter or whatever it's called. Hunter, Call of the Wild. That's a almost fun game. That's another game that doesn't really have any progression in it, but it's kind of almost there. Put that away. Grab the fish. Here, do you want this? Oh, it's just what I wanted. My hero. The fish giver. Giver of fish. That was 3,000 gold. Actually, I don't think that was the fish. I think that was the commendation. Never mind. Where's the dock? It's over there, I think. Shake it up real nice, like. Grab some other stuff. Whoever finds this box is gonna have a nice day. I know it could be abused very easily, but what I would really like to be able to do in this game is, I like it if there's an item that allowed me to, like, put a. Let's make sure. Yeah. Look at all that. Look how much stuff with this. Whoever finds that's gonna get. You're gonna love it. You know what? Take that. You can have this as well. It'd be nice if there's an item that allows you to leave messages on people's ships. Because then you could climb aboard someone's ship when they're not paying attention, leave a message and then leave and then have them find it. Like, what the fuck? Who came to my ship? Alright. I'm gonna leave it here for today. I had fun sailing the seven seas. Aboard the HMS Chicken Tickler. I will be back in a few days to play some more games. Probably. Unless I die in a house fire. Which is looking more and more likely by the day. No, it's not the HMS Kitty Fit. I wonder if it actually can even have that as a name. Or if it would like censor it. But yes, I'll be back in the future. Which I'm not spending, I'm not buying a new ship just to try and see if I can call it the Kitty Fiddler. You do it. Get back into the game. Don't you boo me. I got quite a bit of gold today. I'll be back later in a few days. So thank you for watching. Take care and bye bye.